Fucked up brony's name is Spot with my...
Dead-ass dog.
Oh.
She did. She right there.
She's not moving.
Her tail's wagging.
Steve.
Uh,
$40 on a 6-pack of birch beers and root beers.
so I'm going to give,
sir.
you know what? I'm going to give something. Oh, my God. I'm going to
Wash
give
your mic.
an opportunity that some people in Salem didn't get 400 years ago. I'm going to allow you to explain yourself, Dennis. Go ahead.
Why are you
So-
spending $6 on a bottle of root beer?
There is a root beer joint that I like in Wilkes-Barre. If I buy it directly from them, it's $30 for a 12-pack plus $30 for shipping, so $60. So I reached out to them and they said, "Oh, we have wholesale distributors, and one's actually in Mechanicsburg." And I said, "Okay."
I
had to go into the office anyways, so it was 15 minutes from the office. I almost got run off the road by like 3 fat cunts. And
Yeah,
was just
Central Pennsylvania.
constantly
We get it.
being super angry the entire drive there. Got there, an old bitch took 10 minutes to park her fucking car because she's too old to be driving. So I was very angry.
I'm here for the root beer.
Went in, saw the root beer, got the 6, put them on the counter because there's no pricing anywhere on the fridge.
Is this...
She rings it
Hold
up,
on, is
and
this
it's
parlor? Or
Yes.
Okay.
yeah, and it's
If you-
$40
If you have to ask, you can't afford it.
for the 6 bottles. And I was like, well, I could say no, but I've already run all this way and I'm agitated, so I'm just
But
going to
you
buy the fucking root
you
beer.
didn't tell me that before. You were already up there for work.
Yeah.
So you went
really
all
a
this
15
way.
mi- a
You
15
went-
minute
No,
drive.
no,
Minute
no,
drive.
I didn't do. Yeah, it was 15 minutes away. I didn't like.
I
Just
wouldn't even
drive
pay
straight
that
up
much
there
for like
for
the best beer I've ever had for a 6-pack.
So anyway, continue. Finish your story.
That's it.
Are they at
And then
least
it was a
like
pain in
tall
the ass.
boys? Are they bombers?
No.
No, those are 11-ounce
those
bottles.
are 12-ounce bottles.
Yeah. Wow.
Steve, rebuttal.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't listening. What?
Attaboy.
That sounds like Steve.
Now,
Death by fire. Got it.
yeah, go ahead and set him on fire, please.
That's fine.
Jesus.
That's witch behavior.
Unbelievable.
When's the last time you spent $60 on a thing of alcohol? Like just
Like
one
a-
bottle.
One bottle.
For my dad for his birthday.
Shit.
For yourself.
Shit,
For
Steven.
myself,
What'd you do, Steven?
when I got
I
married.
forgot to turn my air conditioner off.
You bitch.
For your wedding.
For my wedding.
For your wedding.
I bought one bottle that was $80, and it was gigantic.
Okay.
It was like almost a gallon of
It's tasty.
Like-
This is why they shouldn't give stupid people money.
sugar.
How are you going to afford your insulin?
I don't have the.
We don't have health care.
Yeah.
We don't have healthcare anymore.
That's patreon.com/Botched Podcast. Support where you can to get Dennis
The help he
insulin
needs.
and the help he needs.
Perhaps it'll be cheaper to fly him to Italy.
Apparently, me doing the Rocky voice confused Rocky.
Rocky!
So I cannot do that anymore.
Daddy,
Yoshi's.
you called for me?
What do you mean mean to? I'm not being mean to him.
We love him.
I love Rocky.
Hello, when he barks, I have to mute his line. Oh yeah, we have to
89
let
degrees
Steve
outside?
yell.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Steve, what's your
59
monologue
degrees.
going to be?
Let's see.
While those
Macaroni
two
in a
other
pot.
people in this room don't breathe.
That's a hard ask, bro. Phil, did you ever get that septum surgery?
Nope.
You should.
Nope.
With all that post-car accident money he's got.
I read a
Car only cost me $100.
Oh, okay. I thought you said it cost you a lot more than that. With
Cost
the,
the insurance $17,000.
they should have just totaled that shit.
Yeah.
What a bunch of idiots.
Yeah.
I read about some MMA fighter who got septum surgery and now uses his ability to, like, having been a mouth breather his whole life to, like, make his opponents think that he's winded and then just punch them in the face when they get close to him.
I don't need to do that. I
It's
can
like a
just punch you in
superpower.
the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need to fey weakness.
When's the last time you were in a fight?
Like a real fight?
Yeah.
College.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About the same.
You were in a... Weren't you post-college in a street fighting thingamabob?
If I,
Hey, what is that,
you mean
man?
in a club?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not a real fight.
Yeah,
Oh,
be quiet.
okay.
We don't talk about that.
Why does that not count as a real fight?
Because it was for
It's
sport.
for sport.
Like
Okay.
everybody there was like, we're gonna
We
show up and
fight
roll
each other,
instead of
yeah.
like, hey, fuck yous. Yeah, I'm stealing your keg. What are you gonna do about it?
Okay.
Oh, you're on the rugby team? Okay, see ya.
Nah, I would rather just spend that face surgery on cigarettes.
Are you smoking again?
Yeah, I am.
You fucking moron.
Yeah, I am. At least I'm an honest liar.
Well, I can't smell it on you.
So wait. So you're giving me shit about my $6 bottle of root beer, but you're smoking cigarettes.
How much are cigarettes nowadays?
A lot. They're a fucking lot. They've always been a lot.
Hold on, okay, so for perspective,
Okay, hold on.
I
Not $40 worth of soda.
I completely quit smoking 10 years ago.
okay.
And I remember that
$12.85.
Camel Light. Okay, they
For
were.
a pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long is that soda gonna last you?
Till about 10 minutes from now.
That pack of cigarettes lasts you 3 days.
Yeah.
At least his cigarettes have drugs
But I
in them.
don't stink when I
Yeah,
drink this
I
soda.
do love
You
dopamine.
stink when you
I mean,
smoke
sugar
I
gives you
stink when I don't
dopamine too,
smoke.
though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A little.
I got
but not for
Crohn's.
as long as nicotine.
You stunk before the Crohn's. You just use it as a crutch.
I know. It's my favorite excuse.
I promise, I stink because of the Crohn's.
I don't have to-
not because
oh,
I
Now
just
I'm not
stink.
taking a bath today.
Yeah.
You guys take
no,
baths,
we
right?
can't see your mom and dad because my Crohn's hurts too much.
My Crohn's is acting up.
Oh,
I shit myself
that's why I couldn't
again.
be Patreon. Oh, my Crohn's hurts.
Man, we had a rough time getting that Patreon together. Sorry, I got sick, y'all.
What?
He didn't. Yeah.
We postponed that Patreon like 3
Patreon.
times
Did
in a
you
row.
miss
Yeah,
a
on
lot of your
purpose.
liquid? Because I just see it rolling off the chin.
He's got Crohn's. Leave him alone.
Yeah, I can't drink anymore. I got a drinking problem because of my Crohn's.
I can't get to work.
I'm a little
Because,
louder than everybody else, apparently, which
I
I
is
said that.
it's because I project. It's because I use my diaphragm, and these guys who went to art school don't know how to use their fucking diaphragms. Use goddamn stage voice.
I can also just raise.
I have
the
an
volume up
English
a little
literature degree. I don't talk to people.
Ba, ba, ba.
bit. Yeah, we're fine now.
I didn't hear Steve talking. What was that?
Steve, you need to do your thing.
I can't drink my liquid because of
Okay,
manual
so this is my impression of myself,
You two
but
stop
I've
breathing.
been elected to the Canadian Parliament, but I am a member of a religion that prevents the swearing of oaths. I, Steve, do solemnly, sincerely, and truly affirm and declare the taking of an oath is, according to my religious belief, unlawful. And I do also solemnly, sincerely, and truly affirm and declare that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to His Majesty King Charles III. Which seems kind of contradictory to me, but you know, what
Fair
you
true.
can
Got
do.
it.
I think this is unlawful, but I swear to do it. Okay.
They're an honest people. Oh, Yoshi.
Chest pats don't make noise.
You said no breathing, technically.
Yoshi.
Yeah, no breathing because I don't want you to make noise. So
Yoshi.
you're sitting over there, King Konging it. Whatever.
Okay.
There's a Yoshi.
Big monkey.
Don't kiss him. Give me kiss. Don't kiss him.
Yeah, give him them poopy kisses.
No kisses.
She doesn't usually give kisses.
She kisses me. Sorry,
Just hugs.
Oh, there's a lick. There's a lick right there.
Lick
He's
it.
like, I don't know you well enough to give you kisses. Do
Lick it.
why don't you go lay down?
you want
okay?
some of this? No.
All right. She's like, I don't want that poison.
Okay.
Smells like chemicals.
Skimmicles.
Christian
What happened last week, boys?
trying to French Yoshi.
Ouch.
Yeah. Wasn't it Patreon? No, we were.
Every
Remote.
time we talk about it, it's
It was
a
we were
Patreon.
remote. Okay.
Yeah. 27 was the last episode.
28, 29, as I recall.
This is 28.
No.
It's 28.
Well, then I sent you the
It's
wrong
28.
numbers. It's gonna be confusing.
I thought you sent me the right.
Why is it
I mean-
Tristan responding to anything that's going on in this episode?
I can copy paste. It's fine.
Were we sucking our own dicks?
Yeah.
Probably.
That's right.
Yeah.
Knowing you guys.
That was
We were
our
doing
last
coke,
episode?
sucking dicks. That was
No, you
episode
sent
1.
me
Right.
26, 27.
Good job, Tristan.
All right. Who wants to do the?
But then there was an episode after
As I
that, or was it the
aggressively-
same? Did we like do a 2-episode arc on that place?
What was the number of that SCP?
Who wants to talk
SCP
about
Punishment Hallway.
It was SCP 567.
13.
The
Oh,
dungeon.
there is more than one punishment hallway.
I told you it's just a
There's
fetish
many.
porn wiki.
5,
Yeah.
6,
People
7.
make stories.
The dungeon. That's where, like, whatever, depending on the crime you committed, a door opens.
Mm-hmm.
You guys were oh, that's the one where you were
Something
exploring
Monka.
a castle and
Yeah.
like coming all over yourselves.
Yes, I am ready to do the intro.
But that was
Yeah,
one,
but
that was episode
you guys
one.
say that every week.
That was episode one.
That this time it was
No.
true.
No, that was the
didn't do-
last one we did.
I
Yeah.
thought
N-
no.
Normal
wasn't-
Guys was number 2.
Really? Usually episode one's the better one.
we did, we did it remote.
Okay.
Yeah.
Small Town Justice.
We're a
was
bunch
the
of
first
normies.
episode we did last
Yeah.
week.
Go ahead, Steve. Previously on Botched.
Joke's on you, SCP-567. But sneaking out on your wife in the middle of the night to urban explore with your bros so you can get your dick sucked and suck back isn't a crime.
It's just saying I could do it better than my wife.
Welcome back, junior researchers, to the 28th episode of our 9th season of Botched. Yeah, no, thanks. Thanks for making me come back and do this again. So we are going to start
Court order.
a little. Yeah, that's right. Court order. Fuck, it's like jury duty. We're going to start a little while after we left off last time. We're going to start in a small town in Ohio. We're going to do Ohio.
What a
my
terrible
favorite
place.
state that Phil and I are going to visit at some point this
Never.
year. We're going to visit
No,
it
we're
again
not.
this year. We got to go watch
Oh
the
my
Eagles
God.
video.
I was telling everyone, like, I was so happy that the Eagles won the Super Bowl, and then instantly washed over with dread as I thought that I have to drive
Yeah.
back to Canton
Yep.
with Dennis.
Why do you have to go to Canton?
Don't worry about it. It's my punishment. It's court order.
Did you guys make a bet?
No, whenever. So Canton, the
No,
the
don't
Football Hall
get
of
into
Fame.
it. We don't
Shut
need
up.
to
get into
The
it.
Football Hall of Fame has a special video for the Super Bowl,
Mm.
and they change it after every
Every
team
Super Bowl.
wins.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
all like a
You
documentary
can only watch it
thing
there.
about-
No one ever films
They
it.
literally don't. Yeah,
We
you
watched
can't get it
the
anywhere else.
game. Like, we watched it.
Yeah, and like,
It doesn't matter.
They don't make cameras small enough that you just smuggle them places, and no one puts them on the internet. I bet.
They're not on the internet.
Yeah, it's impossible. There's
He's
no way.
not on TikTok. He
Okay.
doesn't.
I'm not on TikTok. That's true. But anyways,
So you guys are going to.
It is my great regret in life that when Margarita and I drove 14 fucking hours one way to West Virginia to film that Mothman documentary, I was literally across a bridge from Ohio and I didn't go.
You could have
And
put.
I've still never been to Ohio.
You could have put feet
Well,
on
you
that
can meet
cursed
Dennis
ground.
there. Since you're
I was across the river from
meet Phil
Gallipoli,
and I there.
Ohio.
I'll meet you there. How
No.
about that?
We're
Whatever,
gonna get in the
Giuseppe.
Rivian and we're gonna
Ah.
drive.
But then we have to wait for your Rivian to
All right,
charge.
fine. You drive.
Steve, what was that
Your
vampire
deer
movie that came
magnet.
out over Christmas?
There's no
What was the
deers
what?
in Ohio.
The vampire movie that came out over Christmas.
It's flat. You
Dracula?
can see it coming.
Nosferatu.
Nosferatu. My wife did not care for it.
I just did
Really?
a Nosferatu
Yeah,
painting.
I don't know what her problem is.
All right.
This is in
Previously
Marietta.
on Botched.
We've already
did
done
that,
the
yeah.
intro.
Just trying to get us back on.
Oh, okay. So yes, our story is going to take place in Marietta, in a small, let's say, community college of sorts. Who are my employees or students? I have no idea what they've decided to play, but they functionally are in this school. So who are my 3 individuals that are existing in this school that are not related to the SCP Foundation in any way, shape, or form?
Hi, I'm Albert Orlock.
Oh, okay.
I am custodian at school.
Okay, Albert Orlock. How old are you, Albert Orlock? What do you look like?
I'm 60.
Okay.
I look 60.
You look 60. Okay.
I was a 20
You were a 20?
one time.
Okay. Phil, who are you playing? I know I'm going to regret asking the question.
Maybe go Steve first.
Steve, who are you playing?
My name is Cleveland.
That character's
Cleveland Grover.
okay.
I'm also custodian.
I was like, are you doing Yoda? No, you're doing
Nope.
Grover.
I'm Cleveland.
I
It is
work-
very fun to sweep the floors.
Cleveland.
You're both custodians in a small school.
Yes, I work the night shift.
I work in
Community
the
college
midship.
students are dirty.
Steve, who are you playing?
How to do? Name is Steve.
So Steve's playing Steve.
Steve.
Daytime custodian at the school. They let me.
3 custodians in the school, eh? Okay.
They let me come during the day because I try to touch them students the least.
I wrote it on the wrong page. I have to go back here.
I am leaving note for supervisor. Steve does not restock paper towels.
I don't even know how he know that, seeing as he come in 2 shifts after me.
Grover tells me you
I
do
tell
not
him
restock
everything
them.
that you do.
Sounds like maybe you shouldn't take Grover his word for everything he say.
Grover would never lie.
Oh, Steve restock all the toiletries, paper towels, and the toilet paper, and wash the toilets out.
He doesn't
He's
wipe
try-
underneath
even-
toilet seat, only on top.
Even stop licking my fingers after I clean the toilet.
How old is Cleveland Grover, and what does he look like?
I'm 32.
Okay.
That's a 3 and a 2.
Thank you, Cleveland. Or
Yes, Cleveland.
Grover.
Custodian
Cleveland.
Grover.
And what do you look like?
I'm a Muppet.
Oh, you're a
He
Muppet?
is a
No.
Muppet of a man.
I'm about yay high. 3 foot.
Bluish hue to my skin,
Because of my diet.
purplish nose.
He bathes in beet juice
Okay.
daily.
Steve. What does Steve look like? How old is Steve?
Steve, you know,
He's about 5'9".
about 5'9", about 200 pounds.
His
He got
glasses.
A slightly receding hairline, but not
A
bald.
slightly receding
Just a
hairline.
little bit, you know. He got a little weird.
He's got a nice mustache.
Yeah, he got a beard that some of those ladies would call sexy.
And he has a dog.
Yeah, I got a little Chihuahua
He's
weenie
got
mix.
pictures of it hanging in the
He's-
break room. And
Reckon,
I hate
reckon,
it.
reckon he eats a weenie.
He's
He
a
likes to eat-
Cheweenie.
He likes to eat the pizza crust.
Okay.
Turn
I
up
save the
my
crust for him. I
volume.
keep them in my pocket. I pick them up off the
that's my
floor,
job.
and I pick them up off the floor in the cafeteria. I bring them home and give them the pizza crust. All them ungrateful kids won't eat them.
Okay.
Would-
Why are you looking at us so despairingly?
You like
That
our
is our
characters, don't you?
supervisor.
No, I never like any of your characters
He's-
ever.
We made
I
we made these characters to make you smile.
I bet you did.
Supervisor
Phil, or
Dennis.
sorry, Cleveland.
Cleveland.
High low.
I'd always like to go high.
Great. The students hate you.
That's fine.
So, Dennis, apparently people in chat are complaining that I am insanely loud.
I turned
Oh yeah,
all of
because I
us up.
turned up your or no, I didn't touch your volume.
I didn't touch my volume either.
You're not
Which
even
one's
you're in
Steve?
yellow, so I don't know. He's not on the board.
That's,
He's
I was
in-
making sure I didn't touch anything wrong. I turned all of us up, so we matched Steve.
Okay.
Is that better?
And we're in the yellow, so I don't know.
Even me, I'm in the yellow. I can see that this voice
Yeah.
could go higher than yellow.
Yeah,
Does it sound better now?
Yellow starts with a Y.
Albert.
Albert,
Orlock.
high low.
Low.
The students hate you too.
Yes, I know.
Steve, high low.
Reckon I can't reach that high, so I'll put you pick low as well.
For some reason, you are beloved by all the students. You are their favorite janitor, Steve.
Everybody,
Of course,
everybody
he's day
loves Steve.
shift.
Everybody loves Steve. You always,
Old
you know,
Steve keeps it the cleanest.
yeah, you keep it clean, but you also offer sound advice, both personal and legal. And yeah, you're a magical janitor that helps
they call
many
me.
people on their way.
I'm a TV trope. They call me the magical cracker.
Ugh, Steven.
I am only glaring at them at night because they are throwing beer bottles on the ground.
Okay.
And I say, I don't want to pick that up.
Okay. So
It is across the stream.
currently, this is midterms week. It's a very stressful time for a lot of people out there. And where are you guys currently located right now cleaning inside this
What
school?
time is it? Because we
Just
have
after
different
lunch.
shifts.
So like 1.
I am sleeping.
Okay.
Just after lunch, I reckon I get up in their cafeteria. start
Spoilers,
cleaning
there's
up.
no point at which this will take place at night in this school.
Am I being asked to come into work early?
Yeah, all 3 of you are actively working right now. Otherwise, you just won't talk.
I guess
for
night
this
shift
portion of the
is
episode.
1 to 9.
We always call all three of us in for midterms, what on account of the food fight incident of '93.
The vomit, the diarrhea.
It's Ohio. What do you expect?
That's true. That's true.
When
All right.
one of them students discovered the brown note and everybody shit their pants simultaneously. Except old Steve, because he's got a bad eardrum in the left ear. It don't work on good.
Okay. So what are you guys doing?
I am talking to Grover.
I think we are cleaning the cafeteriums.
Yeah, cleaning up pizza crust.
I'm
put 'em in my
saying,
pocket
Grover,
for
don't
Right.
you hate the way that the children always love Steve and revile us?
I hate everybody equally. I don't discriminate my hate. Except for you. I love you.
I love you too.
Oh, thank you.
Classes are going to start in about 15 minutes. Roll me a perception check, each of you.
I perceive.
I got a 3. I'm too busy thinking about Steve.
I got a 6. I'm mopping real hard.
Didn't Steve have a janitor character?
Yeah,
that
custodian
sounded- Okay, I was going to say. So I was like, this voice sounds familiar. And a janitor.
Yeah.
What'd you guys get again?
3.
Both of you got a 3?
I got it first.
Okay. And Steve?
I got a 6, which is 2 3s combined.
You guys
That
don't
means
see
I'm twice the
shit.
janitor they are.
You guys don't see any. You are focused on your piles of loose food and your spills of
I am taking trash
milk
out.
and water and soda and other things.
Greg and I ain't never heard the phrase loose food before.
What have I found in the loose food?
Condoms. No.
Condoms.
Loose food bags,
Loose food,
$2.
you know, there's peas, some carrots, some
In
corn.
New York, you can't sell loose
mashed
food. You got to sell
potatoes.
them in a carton.
Milk.
Are you going to drink that?
Loose milk.
No, I can definitely share it with you. I found 2 straws in the trash.
I
We're
was
gonna-
going to put it into my hot dog cart that I push around
Oh,
at
you have a
night.
hot dog cart. Okay.
Orloc's feed bag.
Okay.
I take it to the Rocco Saloon.
Okay. So,
Reckon y'all could save your pizza crust for my chewini, please. I appreciate it very kindly.
what do you guys clean after the cafeteria? What's your next order of business?
The latrine.
Okay. So I
am
assume
only
you
one
guys
who ever
clean both
cleans
the boy and
latrine.
girl latrines?
No, just boy.
Just boy.
No,
The girls
we
clean
don't
their
have a
own.
boys
You're
or
the
girls
only
here.
3 janitors at the school, so.
Yes.
We don't have no boys
It
or
is-
girls here. We only got men and women.
It is expected that the
Sure.
girls will clean their own because they will have to clean bathrooms in the future.
I'll clean the women's room.
Okay. It's
You're
it's
not
about
preparing for them for their lives.
it's about
Bro.
5 minutes to 1 at this point,
In
which is when the next
1957.
class is going to start.
Oh, it's true.
So you're about to head into the women's room.
Yes.
Okay. What do? You just go in, or what do you do?
That is why the students hate him.
I kick the door down and go right in.
here now.
Not even knock.
Yeah, I kick the door in.
Okay, you kick it.
Excuse me.
It just swings, hits the back, and comes right back at you.
At least he stopped going in through the vent.
Why would it be a kitchen saloon door?
It's a two-way door.
I mean, it's how most bathroom doors are. You pull them, then they close.
Well,
That's not true.
push 'em.
Not-
I
I
think
reckon that ain't true at all.
Most of them
Oh,
are
okay.
one way or have a.
yeah, I'll start mopping inside the bathroom.
Okay. Roll perception.
18.
Okay. You hear what sounds like hushed panic. Oh my god. Like it sounds like somebody's freaking the fuck out in here talking to themselves, trying to talk themselves up.
Be okay.
It sounds like they're talking about a test that's coming up. So they're fucking freaking out.
It's like okay. It'll be all right. Dude, it's gonna be fine.
It's coming from one of the stalls.
She's a fucking bitch.
Kick!
Yeah, well, I need it, but let's see. I'll go over to the door and knock on it.
If I just have a drink, it'll be okay.
I'll be out in a second.
Is there anything I can do to
No.
help?
No, I'm fine.
How many shoes do I see underneath that? stall? 2.
2 pairs.
Not 4? 2 pairs?
No, just 2 shoes. The same shoe, 2 of them.
What kind of shoe is it?
Tennis shoe.
Okay.
Within about 10 seconds, the toilet flushes and then the door opens, and what looks to be about a 20-year-old woman, like awkwardly looks at you. She's just like, "Oh, hi, Cleveland. I have to go for my test."
You've got this.
Roll perception.
Oh no, she's got a gun.
She didn't make any bathrooms in there.
14.
You notice that she's got like a little bit of blood smeared on her face, and she's got like she's been crying.
Blood?
And you also see that her fingertips look like they're all bloodied, and like the fingernails are all jagged, like she's been literally chewing on
Chewing her fingers down to her bones.
Yeah. You kind of think you may even see some bones sticking out of the fingertips. So, yeah. So she goes over and just quickly washes her hands and then runs out.
Oh, can I stop her before?
Sure.
Like use the mop to push the door closed.
I have to go, Cleveland.
Make sure you use soap. I only saw you
did
use
use soap.
water.
So she puts
We
soap
need
on
to
her.
make those bones clean.
She puts the soap on her hands and washes her hands.
Why
real
are
quick.
you chewing your bones?
I'm nervous. I'm trying to get to my test. You're gonna make me late for my test. And she starts chewing on her fingers again because now it's getting closer to 1 o'clock, so she's getting even more nervous. Let me go to my test, Clover.
Oh, but you're eating your bones.
Don't worry about me. Let me get my test, Clover.
Do I recognize this student?
Yeah, it's
Betsy.
But like I don't need
Emily
her name.
Curtis.
Yeah, that's fine.
but you know there's Emily.
Did you say it's Oh, I thought you said it was Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
That's what I
Emmy
heard.
Lee Curtis.
He said Jamie. I said Emily.
I said fucking Betsy.
Yeah, he said Betsy.
Ends with a C.
So I know
Betsy
what
Lee
room she's
Curtis.
gonna go to, right?
What?
I know what like classroom she's gonna head off to.
You have a rough idea.
You know her
Roll,
schedule.
you know what? Roll history.
It's an 18.
You
Yeah,
have
you know her
her
schedule.
schedule memorized. You actually make it a point to memorize where every
Every
student is going to be at all
Wonder why
times
these
of the
kids
day,
don't like
Very
you.
perceptive.
especially after they leave the bathroom.
Reckon you're a stalker, Grover.
I'm not stalker. I'm an
No such
educator.
terms so far.
You
It's
don't
not a
educate
crime.
shit. You're a
Reckon
janitor.
Grover,
Janitor.
Reckon Grover says it ain't a crime to know where everybody is at all times.
I'm gonna go to the stall that she was in.
Okay.
Grover, don't sniff that toilet seat. That's the line you can never come back from.
Is it just that she was chewing her fingers? Is there anything else?
You see little droplets of blood and like a little bit of blood on the wall, but like it looks like she was just chewing her fingers. You don't see like a corpse in here of a person.
I didn't think she was eating somebody.
I don't know what you're looking for. Poops?
I was not looking for poops.
I don't know what you're looking for.
I do my job and clean up the stall.
The blood. The mud and the blood.
Okay. You
And
do.
a
You
bear.
clean it up. You clean the stall.
I cleaned the whole bathroom.
All right. You do that. It's now about 1:10.
And I'm gonna
Sparkles.
go tell the other boys what I saw.
Yeah, they just finished up the boys' room about the same time.
I am now headed to the
Some men
athlete's
do.
bath.
Reckon
saw-
only men use the bathroom here.
I saw
Whatever.
I saw a lady eat her fingers down to the bone.
Really?
As if like nervous tick. You know you chew your fingernails.
Yes.
But she didn't stop. She went all the way down to her bones.
That's
Who
entirely
was
too
it?
much nervous. It must be a really hard exam.
Yes, she's this way.
Probably calculus.
I want to offer her a drink.
Okay, so
Well,
you guys are going to
calm
the
the
classroom that
nerves,
she's in.
yeah.
Reckon
Yes.
maybe we ought to just contact a professional. Let them handle it.
What?
Up
We're
to you.
custodians.
She will just get in trouble. They
She's
will
going
not-
to
got
drip blood all over the school. And then
I
whose
got a
problem
pocket
is it?
full of pizza crusts. I'm begging to get home to my Chewini. Reckon I don't want to get involved.
If you report her, they may lobotomize her.
What are you just saying, 1957? Go goddamn it is.
You don't want that on your conscience.
So you're going to the classroom.
By the trail of blood that we are cleaning, yes.
Okay.
I will clean it. You will be fine.
Okay. Well, each classroom, wooden door with a little glass window, so you can look inside if you do so desire.
Are you
No.
okay?
Reckon we go by the classroom door, but we pretend we're mopping past so we can nonchalantly look in, stare to stern.
Okay. Roll perception to nonchalantly three-headed look in a window.
I got the 20.
Reckon it's 4.
I got the
Okay.
20.
As per
I
usual,
get
Steve
really
sucks
excited about
at
mopping.
perception.
She's focused on the mop.
It's a 15.
Good to see I'm back in the zone.
Yeah. So everybody but Steve looks in and sees that Emily is sitting like second desk in. So she's right in your viewpoint, basically. And it looks like she is furiously scribbling at this test with one hand, while the other one, she is just chewing the shit out of her fingers.
But
and there's blood going everywhere.
Yeah.
And like all the other students look horrified at what's going on. Like at first, like when you first look in, they're like giggling and making fun of Emily. But then as the blood starts spurting around, they start freaking the fuck out. And a teacher even comes over to like stop her. And Emily just literally shoves the teacher away to keep working on the test.
Right,
That's
the
what you
kids
see.
they all got bystander syndrome. We ought to go in and help her out.
Yeah, but you go in, I mean, if you look, like, she's literally got her finger in her mouth, and she's just, you see pieces of flesh being ripped off, the nails bursting and, like, flying up in the air, and you can hear the crunch of the bone as she gets in there, and she's just chewing on it.
Reckon it's still legal to slap a hysterical woman.
Yeah? You go in, you just
Orlock,
smack
go
her.
ahead.
No,
Orlock gonna do it.
I'm going to create a like a number one hand out of sponges and duct
Okay.
tape
And what?
and duct tape.
Roll me survival to construct this
Luckily, I am proficient.
foam hand.
He's a sports fan.
Yeah.
He's made a lot of them in his day.
What is that roll?
I said survival. Oh, you mean the stat? Didn't you say you're
For Philip
proficient?
to
You don't
look
know
at
what
the
stat
die
it is?
that I have rolled.
It's wisdom.
It's a 1.
It's not a 1. It is a 20. What is wrong with your eyeballs?
Yeah, you make a perfectly fine foam hand
Of
out
sponge
of sponges
and tape.
and tape.
And I walk into the classroom.
Okay, everyone is not really paying you so much attention as the woman chewing her fingers.
Well,
And now I will slap this foam hand over top her chewy hand.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
well, I mean, she barely got through her flesh. How is she going to make it through sponge?
Yeah, that'll stop her.
It will absorb the blood.
Okay. Roll sleight of hand to slip it over her hand that she's currently chewing on.
I am getting a 12. She's distracted, so she gets
No,
disadvantage.
she's like locked on there. So
Well,
you try and strengthen it.
Instead
it's
of
not moving.
well, you said sleight of hand, so that's dexterity.
I know, but I rolled against it, and
Right,
so
and now I
she's
will
just not
instead
moving.
of that, I will try to force it on her
Okay.
hand
Okay.
using my strength score instead. I got the 14.
Still not good enough.
She is strong.
Yes, she is strong.
Perhaps I will just mop up some of the blood into this plastic bag.
Yeah.
Okay,
What is her name?
Emily.
Emily.
I write Emily on the bag.
Okay. All right. So pretty quickly.
I think the answer is C.
Okay. So Emily is now
She chose B.
a little bit more aware of what's going on because she was so locked in on the test, and since
Emily.
you've put a foam or a bag on her, I'm not 100% sure on what you did. just
I
now.
tried to do those, and she slapped it away.
Oh, okay. So
and
you
now
didn't
I'm
put a
trying
bag
to
over her.
connect with her psychically.
Psychically.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Roll me a psychic
Emily.
check.
They teach this in custodian school.
A
I
5?
got the 5.
No.
I'm just whispering.
You just throw. Yeah, you're like. She's like, shut up,
Emily.
shut up, Orlock. I'm trying to do my test. I don't want to fail.
The
I
answer
don't want
is
to fail.
C.
It's not. You don't know. You're a
Statistically,
janitor.
it's C.
And she just starts chewing on her hand harder.
This is not my
What
fault.
does the
Reagan-
teacher think?
Oh, the teacher runs out of the room.
Reckon maybe we approach this the opposite way.
What,
you
strike
know
her?
how? No, you know how when them fellers on
Clunk.
the TV jump on them crocodiles and they grab them and they just hold their jaws shut so they can't chew no more.
I don't own a
Baby,
television.
it's harder to open your jaw than it is to close it. So we just wrap duct tape around her face and make sure she can't chew no more.
I was going to say we could take her teeth.
Let's try the
Okay.
lockjaw.
It's a little extreme.
But sure, let's duct tape this woman's head closed.
All right,
If we
roll.
stab her with a rusty nail, she may get lockjaw tomorrow.
You
So roll strength, I guess, to grapple her.
I need a different.
Yeah, I'm jump on the back of her desk and grab her like a crocodile and just kind of put my leg, not my leg, my arm, my leg
Swamp
towards
magic.
my upper legs around her, and just kind of like hold the head in position so she can't open the drawer.
Okay.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 14.
Okay. What'd you guys roll?
Orlok got a 17.
Okay.
I got a 5.
You're useless.
I'm not useless.
Useless.
I'm now.
Other than stalking, you're useless.
You're a
I
wet
found her.
noodle.
Oh yeah, I found her. I didn't just know where she
I
is at all
was
times.
I'm not stalking.
She lives at this
We
address.
followed
She
the
returns
blood.
home at this time.
She's got this many siblings.
Yeah.
This is her maiden name.
So you tackle her and restrain her, and she's freaking out a little bit because she's yelling about how she has to finish her test.
The professor is gone.
Within about a minute, the professor returns with some security, it looks like. And they
Campus
immediately
security.
apprehend Emily and take her away.
We have this. It's okay.
we have
You're
the
janitors.
situation under control.
Well, who wrestled her to the floor?
We've got
and
it
who
from
ran
here.
away?
I was going to get security, not the janitors.
Well, she ate her hand.
She's not eaten. She still has it. She's
How
just
much of
chewing
it
on
does she have, though?
She's just chewing the tip
To
of
the
her
knuckle?
finger. No.
First knuckle.
This is in the middle of
Reckon
the-
janitors are like security for bacteria.
Yes.
What?
I seal my bag and put it into my pocket.
Okay. So they take Emily away,
Goodbye, blood
and you
bag.
three, I'm sure, sadly, will probably pop up at another point in my life at some time when I don't want you
Wait, we are not done.
to. You are done.
There's more of the school we need to go.
No, we're done
I
at the
teach
school.
the class then.
My
You
shift
don't.
has just begun.
We cut to the psychiatric facility that Emily has been sent to. We're the janitors at the psychiatric.
My name's Grover.
No, because you're playing psychiatrist.
I am
I'm
Dr.
psychiatrist.
Working
Orlok.
for the SCP Foundation, and I said that these three don't work. For
I
the
got a
SCP.
friend who can
And-
help us.
His
Emily,
name's
how
Clover.
long you
His
been
name-
hallucinating that you were at community college? and that we're the janitors and you're afraid of
And you were there. And you were there. And you were there.
Interesting.
I'm sure I was.
this Greendale don't exist.
Anyway, enjoy this ice pick.
Did you say this gringo doesn't exist?
This Greendale does not exist.
This Greendale.
It's the community college for community, and they
Oh.
literally had an episode where psychologists tried to convince them that it didn't exist.
Oh, okay.
Do you not watch Community?
He's a
Other
good
than the D&D
show.
episode.
It's
was
pretty
obvious.
good. You should watch the whole
Yeah, yeah.
thing.
It's really good.
I've heard that Joe McHale has gotten into physical fights with Chevy Chase on that show.
That's
multiple times.
everybody. Because Chevy's a cuck.
Yeah.
That's why he wasn't there at the SNL 50 this
Yep.
weekend.
Yep, yep, yep.
You know who else wasn't there?
Bill
Steve.
Hader.
Oh,
What about Bill
him
Hader
too.
wasn't there?
Anxiety.
He died
Interesting.
I like Bill Hader a lot.
of anxiety.
Yeah, he died.
I really like his Jimmy
Are you
Glick
fucking with me?
Yes, I
interview.
am.
He's not dead. Shut
I
up.
believe you.
Don't believe anything he says.
I'm a doctor.
Yeah.
Andy
look at
Kaufman
him.
wasn't there either, even though he was the first musical guest.
He's definitely dead.
Okay.
No, he's not.
He's just bedridden.
Psychiatrist.
He's just sleeping at a special
Well-
farm upstate.
What's Emily doing there? A little straitjacket there.
So, are you guys my psychiatrists now?
That's right.
I said-
She
You just
hallucinated that
moonlight
we...
as janitors?
No, she hallucinated that we were the janitors at her school. She's been here some time now.
I'm not hallucinating anything.
There's a monster inside your brain.
You call
So
me
her-
Steve Custodian, but
So are
I'm a
you
psychologist.
putting anything on her hands so that she doesn't continuously chew them? Or
She is in
anything?
a
I just said
straitjacket.
straitjacket. I just
Oh, you
said
put her in a
Poison.
straitjacket? Okay.
So she
Yeah,
don't
that's
bite
usually
her
how that
eyes.
works in 1957.
Okay. Well, Emily is. This seems to make Emily even more anxious. By the way,
Yes. That is
She-
why I am prescribing shock therapy.
Okay.
Put them electrodes right on her temples.
Okay. So you're electrocuting her.
You may feel
Only when she thinks about chewing her fingers.
So you're nonstop electrocuting her.
It's
until she
electroshock
stops. Yeah.
therapy.
Eventually, she'll learn by aversion therapy.
Okay. So as you fry her brain for multiple days, we're going to take a break. And we're back.
She's fixed.
No. She never stops thinking about chewing on herself. Are
What
you
about
doing
when
any
she's
other
sleeping?
sorts of therapy?
Even if
or
we put
just
skunk juice on her fingers.
skunk juice?
Skunk.
Oh, okay. That doesn't seem to
Probably
stop her
tastes
either.
terrible.
What about pepper extract? right on her fingers.
Still.
What if we chop the hand
Roll
off?
intelligence.
What
I
if I
have
give
that.
her
I don't think we have
a
that.
mold of her hand that
I
looks
don't
exactly
think
the
you do
same,
either.
I got
and
the
let her
9
chew on that fake hand instead,
I got the 19.
like a chew toy for a
For I am
dog?
a doctor. Dr. Orlock.
I got a 18.
I think you switched bodies with your dog. Have you thought about that?
Okay, so the other two that aren't the useless one, you guys have noticed that based on the amount of chewing that she has done on her hands, she shouldn't have as much of her fingers as she does. Almost as though her fingers are regenerating at a rate that is almost the same as her chewing on them.
This here, boys, this is our Nobel Prize today.
The problem is solving itself.
That's right.
What if we
No
put,
harm, no foul.
If we put our
Let her
hand
go.
in a crystal box, does it grow? Or it is all,
What are
Are
you
you
talking
talk-
about? Crystal
the question
box?
is very clear.
It's
Reckon
not.
he-
What's a crystal
Reckon he
box?
talking about that gom jobber box, dude.
I make a box from crystal and steel.
Join the Bene Gesserit.
With her hand, it goes in it, and you can see the hand.
Like David Duchovny in Zoolander.
Yes.
No. Like,
Does the
what's his name?
bones grow, or is it only when she bites?
Like it goes, like it will fully regrow to whatever it's supposed to be.
But he's testing if it grows
It
past
doesn't.
that.
That's why I said it that way.
It is
How long it take for
So
it
it
to
is not
regrow?
a problem.
Less than a day for it to fully regenerate.
Okay,
What if we chop off the bits?
everybody stay
tips?
clear. I've got a
Oh.
great idea.
You would chop her hand off?
I'm
No,
going to
just the
chop
first
her hand
knuckle.
off.
What?
No, just the first knuckles.
I don't know.
Nope,
said-
down to the wrist.
Oh, you're gonna chop the whole hand off.
Yes.
I
not
don't do
very
I don't do
cleanly.
a clean job.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 4.
Okay. No, you partially chop, which causes Emily to freak out because you guys haven't said anything about putting her to sleep or anything.
No,
so
she's awake for
so
this.
she's awake. So she's just screaming
I'm
bloody
gonna
murder.
chop again. That's a 4. You gotta quit moving, and I can chop better.
So
She is tied down.
So-
18.
18. Okay, so you chop her hand off. There's blood shooting everywhere. Are we stopping the bleeding?
I get my bag out.
For what? She gonna grow more blood?
Is she?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm administering first aid.
Seen it happen with our own eyes.
Okay.
I
Trust the science.
Roll medicine to
I
administer
wrap
first aid.
it tightly with a tourniquet.
Okay.
I get the 17.
Maybe we can grow a new Emily.
And then I put
Split her in
leeches
half,
on this-
make two identical Emily, like a worm.
Excuse me, Steve.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I wrap it with a tourniquet, and then I administer leeches to the stump
But so you're putting leeches on the outside
to
of
stop
the
the
tourniquet?
bleeding.
That's not how leeches work.
After they are ripe, I pluck them,
It's
and then I sear it
1957.
shut
Okay.
with a hot iron.
So you managed to stop her wrist from bleeding, although over time the hand begins to grow back. No, her hand that got chopped off does not grow a new Emily,
But I've planted it in the flower pot and watered it every day.
and it just rots
I put-
about the rate that a normal
What?
human's
I
hand does.
put banana water on it.
It
You're-
rots at a normal
you're
rate
just
of a
letting
human.
it go
Banana water doesn't make
It's
organic
nutrients.
flesh never rot.
It's nutrients
What
for
does
the
that
plant.
have to do with anything?
It was a
Sure,
sound
the hand rots in the
experiment.
plant jar.
And how do the leeches taste?
Like leeches, like fat little blood slugs.
Delicious.
Do you eat leeches a lot?
Only when they are full.
What are you guys doing?
Oh, we ought to give her some
Doc,
lithium, do
yeah.
some cognitive behavioral therapy.
I'm applying
Okay.
for new podcasts.
So,
Documenting.
so in therapy,
regrowth
what are you
of her
like? What are
hand.
you doing?
Oh, we're going to talk to her, of course.
I'd say, well, hey, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Why
When-
do you
What the fuck is wrong with you?
When
Fucking
did-
chop my hand off
Why
and
do you
then put
believe-
leeches on it?
Why do you believe he chopped your hand off when your hand is
I don't know
still
why he
there?
chopped my hand off.
But you still
I
have
don't
a
understand.
hand.
yeah, that
I
doesn't
don't
make any
understand
sense
why we're
either.
all
But I
entertaining
saw
the
you
idea
chop
that
it.
I chopped her hand off. It was clearly you.
Very interesting.
I didn't chop it off. You stuck my hand in a box and you chopped it off.
I didn't say you, Emily. I was pointing at him over
Just
there.
because
And
you
when-
cannot see your hand in the box does not mean it was removed.
I gesticulate heavily in front
and
of her
when
as I'm
did this
talking.
start happening for you?
When I was a little kid.
Always.
Yeah, I had a drunk dad and crazy mom, and He came home from the bar drunk one night, and they got into a big fight, and I bit my tongue, and ever since then, I chewed on my fingers.
And have they
She's still
always
alive.
grown
Yeah.
back?
You reckon we could kill him for you? You wouldn't have to be nervous no more.
And
What?
How did that make you feel?
How did what make me feel?
Your parents fighting?
It makes me very anxious.
It's probably
It's
your
true.
fault. Did you ever think
It's
about
my
that?
fault?
Did you ever think that they fight
Yes.
because of you?
Maybe if
I
you were
didn't-
never born,
I
they
never
would
thought
not
about that
fight.
until right now.
Are they still together?
Yes?
What a
Very
miracle.
Interesting.
Have their relationship been better since you went to college?
I don't know. I don't see them that often.
So yes,
So probably.
So it's my fault.
they're probably happier.
We did not say that, but you,
did
have.
say that.
They have not called here ever.
Well, no,
Emily.
I don't talk to them.
Listen, Emily. You're looking at this the wrong way. It's a good thing it's your fault. That means you can control it. You can stop being such a little title bitch.
Now you
Make
are
the relationship
free.
better.
Thank you, doctor.
I'm cured.
Thank you so much for that. Can I go back to my cell now?
Here is some clonazepam,
What's that?
benzodiazepam.
That doesn't. You just using a
Benzos.
different drug doesn't tell me
like,
what it is.
Anti-anxiety, which is what she said she had.
Okay.
I prescribe her with anti-anxiety
Klonopin?
medicine. Yeah, Klonopin,
Okay.
Xanax,
Did they have those back then?
benzodiazepams.
Yeah.
Those are from a long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Xanax, I
Reagan.
didn't know.
Not well. Those are
Clonazepam.
trademark names, but
Gotcha.
they're benzos.
Okay, got it. So you give her benzos and put her back in her room?
Yeah, which makes you not feel anxious. Does she still chew on her head?
Yeah, no, she's still chewing her.
Ah, this bitch.
Reckon clonazepam was patented in 1960, so it'd be experimental right now. They'd be doing
We
human
have it in
trials.
a syringe. I
Okay,
just-
Right.
so you put her in her room. Who works the night shift?
Janitor Orlock.
Great. Janitor Orlock,
Yes.
describe to me your nightly routine at the nut house.
I slowly open the drawer panels to each room and I whisper to the people inside based upon their charts.
Okay. What happens when you get to Emily's room?
Emily.
So you've opened the drop thing?
Yes. And I put the fog machine up.
So when you open up the flap, a clawed hand shoots out and impales your stomach
Blah.
and then pulls you through the hatch. You snap in half and just and she pulls you through it.
Delicious.
Who are my other janitors working the night shift or any other staff?
Reckon I called in sick.
Okay. So who are my other staff in the building?
My name's Bernie.
Bernie. Okay, Bernie. You hear a loud
And my name's Ert.
blah. You just heard a blah come from down the hall,
You guys live in a yurt together?
followed by a squelching, screaming noise.
Did you hear that?
And you also
Yeah,
start to
I
hear,
heard it, Bernie. Do you want to go investigate
guess
every
we should
little
go.
sound you hear?
Well, I mean, it's kind of our job to.
You also are hearing a loud pounding noise, and it sounds like as though one of the doors has been smashed off of its hinges.
Oh. Well, that's not really good, is it?
It sounds like an issue for maintenance, Bernie.
How many floors is this crazy house?
3,
What floor are we on right
3.
Third?
Yes, 33.
Guess I should go clean level 2. You stay up here, Ert.
We've already completed our rounds up here.
I gotta go to the bathroom, Ert.
Roll perception check.
That's where she was the first time. You've got it to the lion's den.
I got an 8.
So okay.
Oh,
so
hold
you-
on.
Ert rolled a 16.
It's a 9.
So the two of you are going to the bathroom together? Okay.
We always do.
All right.
We're roommates.
So you hear that loud bang or, something down the hall, and you guys decide to go to the bathroom. You do hear like a gentle, like sort of humming or singing noise
That's
coming
just
from
me.
down the hallway.
Rubber monkey.
Rubber mucky. Rubber monkey.
You're the one. You make shitting lots of fun.
Rubber monkey, I'm always a squeezing out.
Rubber monkey.
You're the one.
They don't hear
So
nothing.
you guys go into the bathroom together. Do you use the same stall? Or?
Why would we do that?
I don't know, because you're fucking weird.
There's a hand-holding hole between
Yeah.
the two stalls.
yeah. Just speaking of that.
Basically, the way we do it is Bernie will sit down to take a shit, and I'll also pull my pants down for solidarity, and I'll
So I
sit
don't
down
feel
on his
weird.
lap, but facing him so we can talk.
Okay. So
I'm
you,
very self-conscious.
while you're both in the bathroom, you hear that gentle humming noise moving closer and closer to the bathroom, and then the door swings open, and you're hearing it again, and just like very slow footsteps, just moving their way towards the stalls.
slowly lock the door.
Great.
Does it sound like a woman's voice?
Yes, it does.
This is the men's bathroom.
Occupadoed.
The humming stops, but the footsteps continue to move slowly
So,
towards the stalls.
I'm gonna push my hips up and lift.
Whoa.
Oh, you are in the same.
Of the top, yeah.
Okay.
So that Earth
Established
can
that.
see.
I say, hey, quiet women have to leave too.
Okay.
And I put my little hands up on top of the stall.
Oh, you're up on the stall?
What
Yeah,
about
I
this?
put
What
my
part
little
about this
hands up,
visualization don't you understand,
and I-
Dennis?
Okay.
And I point at her, hey, what? Hey, quiet women.
So you can't see her. You're just pointing at where you think
I
she
can't see anything. I made of foam.
Okay. Got it.
He's not real.
Oh, okay. Got it. Well, what's your name again? Not real person?
It's Ert.
Ert and Bernie.
Ert and Bernie. We're legally distinct.
Okay, well, Ert flies out of your hand.
Oh no!
Yeah, just disappears. You just hear ripping and tearing noises.
That's your pooping puppet. How you
Yeah.
gonna go?
Yeah, what do you do now? Your pooping puppet's gone.
It sucked. It gets sucked back into me, I guess.
Sure.
Well,
You notice above your stall, like the door where Ert just was, you notice fingers just slowly
on
put
the side of
themselves
my stall,
top the door.
on top of the door.
Yeah. But you notice
What's that gap?
what?
Well, underneath the stall.
It's like a foot?
You know the one where where curious children crawl through?
Like a foot?
Where you could pass somebody some
Sure.
chips.
But you notice that the fingers that go over the top of the stall, the fingernails are long, black, chitinous-looking claws that literally crunch into the door. And then the whole door just gets
And I
ripped off the hinges.
I make my move to go underneath and out the
He
door.
just hides under the door.
Boo!
So you're going under the door as she's ripping the door
Not
off.
in front of me, to the side.
Oh, so into the next stall.
He does a barrel roll.
Yes.
Okay. So you're going
Is that towards the door?
there is a yeah,
Like the exit, bud. Is that towards the exit?
yeah, there's a stall closer
Towards
to
the
the
exit.
exit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. So the door is violently ripped off of the hinges. By the way, roll me a sanity check.
Oy.
Since A, Ert's been taken, and
Oh
B,
no!
the door's just gotten ripped off of the hinges.
I got a 3.
Okay, you've figured out a new way to shit.
Is it out my mouth?
No, it's out your butt.
Oh, no.
You don't need the puppet anymore, and you are.
His pants are off because they were down when he was in the stall, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
He just leaves a dirt snake trail.
high low.
I go. Hi.
So you're actually paralyzed with fear as soon as you get into the next stall,
How am I supposed to?
And poop.
and a hole gets punched through the wall, and the eye of a normal-ish looking 20-year-old girl just like looks in there and looks right at you, and then those hands go in the hole that she just punched, and she's just ripping the wall apart. Roll sanity again, bud.
It's a 19.
Okay, you've you know what? You found your senses. She is now right in front of you.
I roll out.
Okay, roll.
Roll out to
Dex.
the middle.
I critically fail.
Okay.
It's slippery on the ground for some reason.
Oh.
I got my puppet cock out.
Okay. Well, you do have your cock out. So you go to roll off the toilet, and it causes the lid to like pop up slightly, and your dick gets caught in the toilet seat. And when you roll, it just rips your penis all the way off because
I hate it when that
you're
happens.
freaking out right now. So it just rips it right off.
My little
Blood is
Hudson.
shooting. What?
My little Hudson.
Yeah, your little Henson just got ripped off. And you're sitting there freaking out, and then immediately you feel the clawed fingers just go right off the top of your head.
How close is your?
Yeah, the
The
puppet.
How close is
the
ours?
pieces of yurt on the floor out in the rest
You
of the
touch any
bathroom.
pieces of him?
Is his hands near me? I can grab for his hands.
No.
And
At least you don't have to live without your dick for very long, Bernie.
You critically failed. You get nothing. And I rolled a
you
69.
took my dick.
You
What
get
else did you
nothing.
take?
Well, you're dead.
Good day.
So she puts her fingernails in the top of your head, and like a Muppet, just
Rubber
rips the
monkey.
top of your head open. So the top part of your skull, just like a Canadian in South Park, just
Oh, rubber monkey.
and Bernie's dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, jeez.
And Emily continues on a rampage throughout the hospital as she makes it out. Is the SCP Foundation doing anything else?
Yeah.
Does anybody?
Anything
Has
else?
anybody
You
called
mean
us?
anything at all?
Yeah. Are they doing anything at all? Or are they all also working?
We can't respond to every little thing
We
that
went to
happens at
Roy
every.
Rogers.
What? Roy, you're at Roy Rogers?
Yeah, for a good meat burger.
Overnight?
I am
You're at Roy
SCP.
Rogers overnight?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know the manager.
It's a 24-hour Roy
It's
Rogers?
not 24 hours.
Oh.
He's
Hold
a
the fuck
friend
on.
of
There's
mine.
a fucking restaurant named after Roy Rogers.
You didn't know that?
Is this only a
No,
East Coast
we don't
thing?
have those.
You got those
there's
up there,
there's a
down
Roy
yonder?
Rogers. They have roast beef sandwiches. And
Yeah, they're
stuff.
good.
Oh, it's like Arby's.
Yes.
kind
Is
of.
it bad
for
too?
Cowboys.
No, their roast beef's fine.
Okay, so it's like Arby's but good.
Kind of.
Same can gravy.
Buddy,
I haven't been
Anyway.
there
don't
for-
listen to Dennis. It's not good.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't been there in 20 years, so I couldn't tell you if it's good.
They don't
I just know they
exist
have
no
roast
more.
beef sandwiches.
Maybe it was good in 1957 when everything was boiled.
That's right.
Boiled
1968,
hams.
baby,
Dr. Frankenstein, how's your
Oh, they're
roast
not?
beef?
I thought we had established earlier that they were. Okay.
Roy Rogers?
I thought that we had
What
talked
is the
about it.
What would we have talked about Roy
Like
Rogers?
episode 2 or 3 while we're trying to determine what restaurant you're going to go to every
Roy
episode.
Rogers is established in the SCP world. I'm pretty
You
sure
tried
we went to
Bonanza.
Shoney's.
I thought we said Shoney's didn't exist yet.
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
find
did
that
we?
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it Bonanza?
No, Bonanza
because
doesn't
the show
exist yet because
wasn't-
the show
Yeah,
doesn't
because it
come
was
out
in the
yet.
60s.
And Roy
yeah.
Rogers doesn't open until 1968.
Yeah, so I don't know what restaurant you go. You guys did.
Hosses?
Was it
Aha.
Shoney's?
Let's see.
Local Pennsylvania. chain.
1950. God damn it. What restaurant was
McFucking
open
Donald's,
in
assholes.
1954?
I
No, that didn't open until 1955.
Was it just
We're in
McDonald's?
57.
Well, now you're in 57.
Yeah, but we can't retroactively have gone to McDonald's in 1954.
it's true.
There's only 29 hosses left in America.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
they
and
suck.
one of them's
And
in
they're all in
Gettysburg.
this area.
They're all in Gettysburg. Yeah.
There's one in Gettysburg. There's one in
Chambersburg?
Chambersburg.
Or
There's
no, they
one...
closed that one.
There's one in Hanover.
It's
There's one in
it's
Hanover?
A Botched in Chambersburg, I think.
West...
Or wait, they had 2 or 3 hosses. Maybe one of them still is there. I don't know.
29. Oh, it is a Pennsylvania, West Virginia
Yeah.
thing. I thought it was nationwide.
only-
That's how
it's only,
stupid I am.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
okay?
ain't never left the county.
Anyway,
So anyway, you go to a nondescript restaurant
A
overnight.
local fucking restaurant diner.
a late night roast beef joint.
diner. Okay. You get a phone call.
From who? On what? At the roast.
restaurant
at
has a
roast
phone.
Beefies?
Call
Yeah.
the fucking phone.
They know where to find you.
Hello, this is Dr.
Yeah,
Frankenstein.
the waitress brings it on a platter to him.
Dr. Frankenstein, one of our
Who
sites.
is this?
What, it's Tim.
Oh,
Yeah, the secretary.
I
yeah.
know who you are.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah. So I hate to
Tim,
interrupt
I'm
your
eating-
late night snacking.
I am nuzzle deep in this roast beef.
Well, that's fine, but we have
Tim?
Spit it.
Tim,
the
don't
wor-
leave me hanging,
the
Tim.
word just left my brain.
I'm trying to eat my
situation-
goddamn sirloin
No,
here.
they have a specific word for it.
I'm literally licking the bean of this roast beef at the edge of my seat, waiting to hear from you.
called?
I'm about to order some fucking
Steve.
key lime pie.
An
Yeah.
SCP, what is it called when one of the SCPs
It's
get
called a
loose?
Steve.
Shut up.
Is that what you said?
A containment breach?
There we go, a breach. There we go. Couldn't
Well, it
remember
was
the-
never contained, so it's technically not a containment breach.
I mean, she was contained in
uncontained-
a room.
An unbreached.
Yeah. Either way, they have a
got 'em.
situation at one of the SCP facilities, specifically one that's supposed to look like a psychiatric facility.
It's fucking 2 a.m. Just bomb it.
Well,
That's
hold
not
on.
what we
That's
do.
not
Just
what
fucking
we
bomb
do.
it.
We don't
If it
destroy
survives,
SCPs,
then it's.
typically.
God damn it.
We contain them. That's the C.
Y'all try throwing a
The
big
S and
blanket
the C,
over her,
secure
see
and
if she goes to
contain?
sleep.
That's true. Like a little parrot.
What?
Put a blanket
Throw a
on
little
her.
blanket over her, see if
Throw
she
a
just goes right
blanket
to
on
sleep.
her.
Yeah.
Describe the situation.
Well, there was a woman admitted into our psychiatric facility for chewing her fingers to the bone.
Yeah.
According to the reports and records that I have, the psychiatric people found out what her cause of her issue was and then told her it was her fault. And then
Oh,
put her
that-
in a room. And then she, well, I don't know what happened after that. I just know that apparently she's very strong and very fast and murders people now. So,
Well, the doctors did everything they could. They did it under the right context.
I don't know if that's true, sir. It doesn't seem that way, considering, the day
Don't
that they
call
did
me
that.
Sir, I'm a
she-
doctor.
Maybe you ought to
You're sir.
flood the whole facility with amnestic gas, make her forget how bad she did on that test.
That's a fucking great idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bomb it with gas.
Kinda
Make her
like,
forget all the way back to her alcoholic daddy.
Well, I'm not 100% sure by the time I issue whatever you decide to order that she'll even be in the facility anymore.
All right, so fucking snipers with
Why you gotta be so fucking negative?
amnestic rhino pellets.
I love that idea, though, like you would with a house that's got termites. You'd put a little clown tent over it and
That's
pump
right.
it full.
Fumigate it.
Fumigate it.
Except just
It's a fumigation of the mind.
So you're
Fumigate her trauma.
so I'm
That's
putting a
right.
circus tent over her filled with amnestic gas, or am I shooting her with rhino pellets?
fucking-
First one, then the other.
and if she's left the facility, we're hiring fucking gladiators who are gonna put nets over her and then fumigate her.
gladiators. What is
Gladiators.
this? Rome?
Yeah.
I can get gladiators. I got a couple friends that are gladiators.
You always have friends everywhere
Yeah,
that do
sounds
everything.
like you're jealous of it.
I'm not. I don't need to be friends with hobos who huff gasoline and like all the other weird crap that you know.
They call me gladiator.
Leave Donnie out of
A
this.
gladiator to you is probably just a hobo with a stop sign welded to his chest or something, wearing a soup can for a helmet or something. I don't know.
So
number
you
10
know
card.
Rex.
I'm sorry, everyone doesn't meet your excessive standards for what constitutes a fucking gladiator. It used to be you just get a homeless man and you put a fucking sword in his hand and he's a goddamn gladiator for a day and everybody cheers. Are you not entertained, you sourpuss motherfucker?
I'm not entertained by any of this because
Tim,
I'm literally having to
Tim,
deal with all this
listen,
crap.
Tim, who's your boss?
You guys.
Then
Oh,
do
shit.
what we say, you stupid fucker.
I'm
We'll
gonna
get-
do it. I'm gonna order
We'll
these
get you replaced.
fumigation
You know
tent
what?
and rhino pellets.
I like your attitude, Tim.
Click. He hangs up on you.
Oh boy. Once I
Learned it
get
from you,
done
Dad.
sleeping with this roast beef, I'm gonna get back to that office and tell you what.
So,
Get rid of that Tim.
they issue a team to go out and
They issue a
fumigate her.
team.
A team to go out with a fumigation tent of amnestics, which does not appear to do anything. And then they do shoot her with rhino pellets filled with amnestics, which also doesn't seem to make her forget anything. So she just continues to go on a rampage. She does go back to her parents' house and murders both of her parents,
Oh,
Deservedly.
and then just starts to just kill indiscriminately.
No.
So does she can tear through metal?
Yes.
What about
She could tear through metal, concrete, wood, just about anything.
adamantium?
What about diamond? It's the hardest metal known to man.
Do you have a diamond
prison?
prison? How
My
would you put
husband
her
gave
in
me a
it?
diamond
We'd
ring.
like to.
I think that Dracula gave it to us, so it's a blood diamond.
Yeah, we can contract with some sort of South African mining company.
To build a diamond room.
Yeah.
How do you get her to go in the diamond room? And then
Put a
how do you
picture
seal
of-
it?
Girls
Yeah.
love diamonds.
Put some bait in there
They're literally her best friend.
How do you
That's
seal
right.
it so she doesn't break it?
with it's got just like a you pull string
Six
and
diamonds, more
it
diamonds.
slams down.
We got all the
I
diamonds.
feel like this
Diamond
works
door.
for gophers, not so much psycho.
Psycho who would just kill indiscriminately. You just put a child
You know
in there.
what?
She'll go murder it.
Throw a kid in there.
Yeah.
The ethics committee says no.
Okay,
No
we'll put a D
indiscriminate
class.
murder of
We'll put a
children.
D class in there.
That's fine. You can kill
Yeah.
D class, not
a
children.
death row D class.
You know what? We could trick her with D class, like a train of D class
Yeah.
leading to Philadelphia to that prism, and then just ship her off to the nowhere zone.
That's okay. Okay, good
nowhere
idea.
zone.
Good idea. So
yeah, in
okay,
the prison in Philadelphia.
we're gonna build.
Oh.
I'm gonna piggyback off this. We're gonna build a train car out of fucking diamonds. And
I'm
then
listening.
How many diamonds does it take to build a train car?
good fucking question.
And how do you form them into a train car?
Duct
with
tape.
fucking dragon's fire.
I'm
Ball.
pretty
Right?
sure this is
And
a
then-
Speed Racer episode.
And then when she gets on board, you fucking seal it behind her,
Ka-chunk.
ka-chunk, and then she's stuck on the caboose the whole fucking time.
I'm gonna roll a d20. If you can guess it, I'll let you do your stupid idea.
2.
You do it.
Let's fucking go.
I don't know how. I don't know how they do it, but they fucking do
They
it.
fucking
They
found
build
him.
a train car out of diamond. I don't know how they
With
do
dragon's
it.
fire.
And dragon's fire, which they don't even have dragons, but they
We
got it.
do. I have a friend.
I have a friend who's a dragon.
He's a dragon. Well, technically, he's in drag, but his name is Ken, so it's a drag.
Later on, Iron Maiden will write a song about this day.
So you have a train car made of diamonds.
More of a prison.
What do you do? Well, yeah, but how do you get her into it?
We're,
Tricking her with a D class.
With
or
a D
something?
class,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
It's just D class the whole way through.
Okay, so then what are you doing when she's in it?
We're gonna send her to Philadelphia.
Where,
And then
where Franklin Stein will study her.
This whole train is made of diamonds, right?
No,
Just the caboose.
just the car, one car.
Well, the one she's in, though.
yes,
She's
And-
contained.
So, and she's standing in it.
yeah.
So she's got diamonds on the soles of her shoes.
Ooh-wah, ooh-wah. Orlak, orlak.
What?
Uh,
Is it a
It's
song?
a Paul Simon
buddy.
joke, you
Okay.
Philistine.
All right. She's on this diamond train to Philly.
I mean,
Then
It's a
what?
Billy Joel song.
It better be, please. Let's write that song.
Diamond train to Philly.
somebody put it in the Discord.
For
Diamond
what?
Train to Philly dot album.
DiamondTrainToPhilly.com.
The budget, the SCP's budget just shot up to astronomical levels.
Because this is pre-cubic zirconia.
Oh,
Those are real blood diamonds.
but we got a monopoly on diamonds now, so we
Yeah,
cornered the market.
diamonds and dragon's fire. So she's on a Philly train, Philly diamond train. What now?
I mean, here's the thing, though. She is contained, right? She can't get
And
out of
So
the
you're
train.
just gonna have the train
secure.
just drive
Go
around
around
indefinitely.
Center City, Philadelphia.
Okay, it doesn't ever have to stop or anything.
It's nope.
It's powered by diamonds.
It's diamond powered.
A diamond will burn
Diamond's
forever.
powered,
I mean,
though.
technically, couldn't we just throw it in the ocean?
I mean, you
Yeah, does she
could.
die if we shoot her with bullets?
No,
She
because
regenerates
she
almost
regenerates.
immediately.
Yeah.
Let's just throw her in the Mariana Trench.
What if we
Club day.
target
Well, you're
her
not supposed to
gotta-
kill her,
fingernails?
remember?
Yeah, I got a fucking idea.
We
We
target her
won't kill
fingernails.
her.
What if we flood the diamond caboose with molten lead?
What? We're
Where
not
at?
trying to kill her.
Well, if she regenerates, she won't die. We could thaw her out whenever.
Well,
we want
here's
She
the
would
thing.
run out of air,
Couldn't-
probably.
Reverse
hold on, why are
caveman.
we just beating around the bush? Just bring her back to the SCP Foundation. She's
Yeah, put her in a
already
fucking room.
contained.
Yep.
We'll just put her
to. Put her
in
fucking room
a room.
Okay, so you're gonna put the diamond car,
in a
In a
warehouse.
big room.
In a
Yeah.
room.
and then that's okay. What
And
kind of
We're
room?
gonna put her in a
She
room
can-
filled with math tests.
But she's in the diamond car. It's
With
not
pictures
like
of her
she can-
Yes,
parents.
she's in a diamond car. Or what?
Diamond
what
car.
kind of room is she in? Is the diamond car in?
It's a warehouse.
But does it matter?
I mean, if she ever figures out a way out of it, it would matter.
You're right. A
what's-
graphene walled room.
Graphene?
Yeah,
What's graphene?
it's not been invented yet.
Wrapping paper.
Is that a word?
Graphene, yes.
Graphene is a thing. Yeah.
Is it okay?
Are you sure graphene hasn't been invented yet? It's like pre-drywall.
Graphite has been invented.
Yeah, I was gonna say graphite. I know.
It's related.
Graphene.
No, we'll just make a diamond wall.
Asbestos room. Put her in the asbestos room.
Graphene has definitely not been invented
No,
yet.
for sure not.
A single
Way
layer
far
of
away.
carbon atoms arranged in a honeycomb
It's super
lattice.
hard.
The world's thinnest material, stronger than steel and diamond.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's almost like drywall.
How do you make it then?
Not in
In a
1957.
lab.
Yeah. Okay. So no, you don't have access to graphene.
What's
So you
hotter?
just
What's hotter than diamond? Fucking cobalt.
Nothing. Diamond is the hardest metal known to man.
So we need a diamond fucking curtain to put over
Double
this.
diamond.
okay. All right.
How are we supposed to fucking feed her? Like, do I go to Mike's Pastries
Well,
every fucking morning and get
To
her a
be fair,
cannoli?
I assume you're still monitoring her somehow, some way.
Can we kind
Put
of
it down the diamond tube.
She sustains herself mostly off of herself. She just keeps eating herself.
That's fucking
Is there
fair.
any way to calm her down?
She's calm.
Everybody.
Oh, that's the problem. We need to make her anxious again, so she starts biting her fingernails.
you have a
That's
test.
we cured her. We cured her of her anxiety, and now her regeneration is out of control. That's the problem. God damn it. fucking Steve, the custodian. I knew we should never made that guy fucking. We should never have made him a psychiatrist.
So we have a Wolverine, is what I'm hearing.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah. We'll choose to use Weapon X at some future point, perhaps.
Okay, so you
We'd think about this.
you keep this one in her little diamond car in a room.
Everybody go
And
and,
we-
hit the showers and wash your hands.
So-
Job well done.
And to fucking make friends with her, I'll visit her regularly and bring her cannolis and malts,
Okay. So
donuts.
over time, you discover other individuals with the same affliction, though they're obviously not quite so crazy as this one right this second, but also they tend to be between the ages of like 3 and 14 is usually when you find them. And they exhibit certain things such as a high pain threshold, headaches or migraines, moderate to severe anxiety. I'm going to
Psoriasis.
mispronounce this. Onychophagia?
Yeah, you did.
Yep. And then dermatophagia. And then they also exhibit regeneration or healing, and then a high pain threshold.
Wicked awesome.
And it seems as though there are 4 stages to this particular anomaly. First is the onset, contracted through prolonged stress and a traumatic event.
Mm-hmm.
Then the second stage is stasis, where they become dependent on this coping mechanism of eating themselves. Stage 3 is complete infection, where they have softened skin, making it easier for them to chew on themselves. Pain is blocked, and instead they feel pleasure instead of pain. Their teeth become hardened, so they can chew through pretty much everything. They have enhanced cellular regeneration, and they don't view themselves as human so much.
Huh.
Stage 4 is reclamation. After extended self-reflection, it causes stage 4 to emerge. So as long as you just keep them anxious and don't let them think about things,
Wow.
they'll stay in stage 3. So you've learned, don't help them.
Fuck.
You're definitely not the problem.
They feel no pain.
Just don't think about it.
They have sharp claws, increased strength, endurance, and heightened hostility. So yes, this SCP is designated as SCP-8480, otherwise known as Anxiety-Induced Self-Cannibalism. And with that, we're going to call it. So thanks for tuning in. Check us out next time.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, Reddit, Twitch, and Botched Podcast. This episode of Botched was brought to you by the Patreon producers. Big Jim, the Nuck, Lord Chronic, Skinner, B-Mail, Disgruntled Furniture, Chris Wisdom, Shinigami, Lost Limey, Jay Squeezy, Scabby Goose, and God King, Old Toasty Bar.
May he
Zip me,
feast
daddy.
upon Nusperkex.
You want to support us? Go to our favorite websites, freedomvalleyhorsepace.com, dickblood.club, buytheseviagra.com, louisianapocketgopher.com, damnyoudennis.com, meepscreeps.com, partymormons.com, chongogrande.com, warmonkey.pizza, chugyomilk.com, daddydennis.com, raoulsmovingcastle.com, or simply patreon.com/botchpodcast.
Excuse me.
Botchpodcast.
Swan name Emily?
Thank you to Tal Shi and the
Oh,
Mod Squad over in our free Discord. It is
So
in the show
moddy.
notes, or if you're here live in chat, it is in the chat as well.
Discord's been awesome this week.
Forging Winton, Shinigami, Daito, Good Fiddle, Bread, Captain Hygiene, and Spooky Tuna.
Belated happy birthday to the God King.
Happy birthday.
Have a good day.
you can't financially support us but want to, head on over to Apple Podcasts
And get a fucking job.
and also leave us a
Fucking
5-star
job.
review so Chonky can read it out on the show. Thank you to Gozer featuring Lonnie from Forensic Polaroids for our theme music. Thank you to a swan named Emily for album art. Send something to the studio. P.O. Box 3178, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania 17325. Tristan will open it up.
Face first.
And as always,
As you peer into the room of a mentally ill patient and whisper their darkest fears to them, as the smoke pours through the hole, whisper Botched, and we will crank it.
we'll see you next week, nerds.
We will crank it good.
We salute you!
Big Jim,
Big Jim
I assume.
05, you are this episode's
Redacted.
All right, everybody, still
Stick
here in
around.
chat.
I'm excited for this candy because it says kek.
Keck?
It says kek.
Keck. Keck double.
And we're going to take a short break so Tristan
Can have his kek.
can have
Tristan.
his cocks and
His
eat it
kek
too.
chocolate.
We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with a second episode.
BRB!
The newsper keks.
Not as good as the time that we
Coming
were.
in now, we're live.
yeah.
No, there's no Yoshi, so I guess I gotta turn off the camera.
No, you leave that camera on in case Yoshi comes back.
I turn it back on when she comes
We're
back.
feeding her chocolate.
We're
over
not
here.
feeding her chocolate.
How's your kek?
It's newspaper cakes.
How'd your
Super
kek?
cat.
The kek is delicious.
Shum kiek.
Yoshi's.
I think I'm going to start a business where I just import this.
I ate some IKEA
And sell it
chocolate.
to fat Americans.
You just learn how to make it and do it.
So good.
It'll be your new.
It's crunchy shortbread cookie with milk chocolate. And fuck off, Yoshi.
She's just sitting there watching you like a hawk.
I love cakes.
Daddy gives me his cack every night.
Peanut butter
You
covered
give me
kek.
cack. Unky cack.
You are my
Begone.
She's like, oh, is that some?
Go away.
Tristan, you're being called out for your bullshit in the chat.
What'd I do?
What's up, Doom
We're in
Destruction?
season 2.
It's recorded. I lack the
Exists.
It's
ability to edit.
executive function.
Yes. I sit at my computer and I'm like, I should play Magic. You're right.
You can do both.
No.
I
Because
edit.
then I'll lose at Magic.
I edit and play video games constantly. That's why the
Yeah,
episodes.
you
I've
suck
been
at
playing. I've been playing Dredge, which is right up my
Oh,
alley.
that's cool.
It's a fucking Lovecraftian cosmic horror fishing game.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
cool.
Steve game.
Shinigami, if I streamed Magic, then I would also be worse at Magic.
They have a crossover with Dave the Diver for Dredge.
She won't leave my
Oh, no
side now
shit.
because I ate chocolate a second ago.
Well, now I have to buy Dave the
She's
Diver.
sleeping right
Dave
here.
the Diver's fun.
She will not leave you until this night is over.
I'm not finishing this chocolate part. This is taking
Yuji.
that home with me.
Oh, I should press stop on the last episode.
Nah.
Probably should.
Nah.
Stop.
Newspaper cakes. God damn it. God damn it, Steve.
Steve.
Why are you
Fuck I do.
shitting in the goddamn
God damn it, Steve.
studio?
Bye, Shaforios.
Good night, Shifar.
Later, buddy.
Shaforios.
No, but I really should.
929.
Shinigami, I should stream more Magic.
And they call it episode 929. That's a little
Mine.
All right.
Um,
Ready for 5 seconds?
yeah, I got a
Steve's not ready.
ready.
I am ready, actually.
Dredge
hit
is a
the
good
button.
Magic deck. No, it's
In
not.
5, 4,
me breathing if I do
3,
like this.
2, 1. Now, Steve, do that.
What?
I don't know.
You know I have an itchy throat. I can't do that.
Make a loud noise of a lot of things while those two don't make any noises.
Pet the dog. Secret taffy.
I wonder
What if
why
I
she
just
won't
make?
leave
What if
my
I just
side.
make whale noises? What if I just? This is a whale.
I have a new daddy now. Dad.
Wow! Look at those big waveforms.
Get out. Go to bed.
Poor Yoshi. Go back to your spot. Oh, you're going to go right there? Okay. No video. Yoshi, over here. Come over here. Come on.
Come over here this way. Come here.
Ow. Fucking shocks. Come on. All right, Steve, do your thing.
I just did. I
Yeah, those
already
two
we
have.
were all-
Okay,
we were
you
talking
can't
to
do
Yoshi.
your thing while they make noise.
Well,
We were-
that's hardly my fault,
It
is it,
is.
Dennis?
You wait for
Every
them-
fucking time you ask me to scream, I scream, and then you're like, it's not good enough because the people there that are within your realm of control have done something. You're like, Steve, do it. But I already did it, Dennis. Dennis!
All right, good enough. Thank you.
Dennis can't control me.
Yeah. You think I can control you?
Look how big I am.
You think her hips hurt? Is that why she doesn't jump up on things anymore?
She does jump up from time. She jumped up
Yeah, you're
constantly.
not holding
yesterday.
a
She just
high
doesn't
reward.
do it
Yeah.
all the time.
That's too much energy for a non-high reward treat.
Okay.
What does she have? The dysplasia shit?
Yeah.
She's only 3.5. Well,
That's
she's
like
almost
halfway
4.
to dog death.
She
That's
jumps up all the
depressing.
Yeah,
Uh,
she's a big girl.
Do they
She
make
gonna the
Ozempic
9.
for dogs?
She's not fat. She's
Dog
just big.
Zempic? A dog is almost dead.
Halfway, yeah.
Yeah.
Fiona only made it to 10, and she was small.
when it's a dog, you say 2 feet in the grave.
What? I make that tracks. Yeah.
I can pet the
But
dog and
paws would
crank
be
it at
more.
the same time. Don't
That's what
don't act like I haven't done that.
As long as you don't crank the dog.
Yeah, don't crank the
Red
dog.
Rocket.
That's illegal. This isn't Canada.
previously
Red Rocket.
on Botched.
Well, there I was
You're
with.
going to have to say it again. I was yelling Red Rocket. It's fine. It doesn't make any sense.
What does our show make
Yeah,
sense?
Previously on Botched.
Red Rocket! Red Rocket!
Got it. Let's go.
Okay. Welcome back, junior researchers.
Oh, he moved it. Just throw it against the wall where it should be.
It's upstairs. No, don't put it.
Trying to get in the Lasco kit.
You could have brought it down with you, but you know
I
it's
didn't know it
upstairs.
was up there.
You watched me walking out.
I didn't watch shit. I was petting Yoshi.
Anyways,
Whoa, there's an Ozempic lawsuit because it makes people blind.
Let's
Right.
go.
Blind and sexy.
Sexy. I can't even see my cum gutters, though. It's not worth it.
But everybody else can. Except the other people in Dakota.
Which are the people that I party with?
welcome back, junior researchers, to the 29th episode of our 9th season of Botched. We're going to start a little while after we left off last time. We are going to be starting in India, in the southern non-wine country section of India,
Yeah, the shit part of India.
a remote
Tea
section.
country.
And
Yeah.
we have a set of explorers that have heard about an abandoned village
Jolly good.
that was just apparently discovered somehow. And so there's a lot of rumors of treasure and things like that in the area. So who are my 3 explorers or robbers or whatever they are?
Yes, this is Nigel.
Okay.
And I am the expedition's lieutenant.
Okay. What is it, like for what?
I'm in charge.
For what?
I get half of everything
Like
because
you are
I own the car.
Okay. So you're like a random band of thieves, but you're the
We are
lieutenant of that random band.
imperialists, sir.
Imperialists. Got it. Okay. Who's my next ding dong? You. Looking right at you, stupid. Tell me about your dumb character.
Well, my name is also
Nigel?
Nigel.
That is baby Nigel.
I am little Nigel, you might say.
on behalf of he's
Nigel.
short.
Yes, because I'm a British short. You see,
He's 5'2",
I'm 5'2".
Tell me about little Nigel.
and I'm 5'8".
I am the tea tenant.
Tea tenant?
Yes,
What's
so
a tea
I'm
tenant?
the one who has to stay tentatively on the tea.
What does that mean on the tea?
You know, as you how
Like
do I
the
explain-
golf
How does he
tea
not
or
know?
the
How
drink
do I
tea?
explain this to a fucking American?
Pip pip. Cheerio.
Now, the way that I need to do it, see, is that somebody needs to bring the tea. And so I'm on top of the tea.
Tea.
Yes. Well, I mean, tea can be
the
many
tea.
things. Or the tea. Or the tea. You know what I mean?
Who refers to cocaine as tea?
Nose tea.
No,
Nose tea.
Yes.
No, Steve. Okay.
Frottu. No tea rottu.
Steve, tell me about your
Steve
Nigel
Rotten.
character.
What did you say?
Steve,
Oh,
tell
yes.
me about your
Hello,
Nigel character.
Nigel Cummybottom, Corporal, reporting for duty. Yes, sir. I, after the Empire pulled out, I stayed behind here with my 2 lieutenant dads to make our way of it, here, as you say, in India.
And if you want to ride on
Exploring.
my motor car,
Oh,
I'm going to need
boy.
to see that cummy bottom.
Finding long-lost artifacts and stealing them so we can bring them back to London.
To the museum. Who
to the
pays
museum to keep them safe from,
handsome price.
Can't wait
themselves.
to juggle your cricket balls, I can.
Vroom!
Is this just another episode where you guys are just sucking each other off? and
No!
jerking it
No.
into each other's mouths?
English
again?
boy, the lads would never
Just
act
doing
like
dirt
that.
snakes and stuff?
The mouth is so
is this a new thing?
disgusting.
This is what we're doing
There
now?
are strict rules of combat
we're
in the or of
It's just a
conduct in
bunch
the
of
former
cum-guzzling
English
dirt
Empire.
snake farmers? Is that
No
what
one is
we are?
guzzling cum bottoms.
Excuse me.
You can't say dirt snakes in India. Dennis.
It's offensive.
It's a real
For
danger.
It's
shame.
an epithet.
For shame.
Okay.
We're tea squogglers.
Yes. We only do it in the fanny.
Okay.
That's English for what?
We only do it in the family.
That's the episode title.
We only do it in the fanny. By the way, one of our viewers shared a word that I'm going to share with you three because I feel like it's probably going to come up as being useful. The word is slonk.
Slog.
Yeah, slonk. The definition of slonk is to swallow greedily. And you guys seem
strong
like
word.
a bunch of slonkers. So
Strong word.
Yeah, let's get on, shall
city
we?
slonkers, if you will.
Yes. City slonkers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bunch of effete.
You look like a
educated
slonkers.
slonkers.
Oh,
So,
city slonkers
Keep calm
too.
and slunk on.
Goddamn slonk cooks.
what was the name of this episode?
We only do it in the
fanny.
We only do it in the fanny.
To the
That's right.
Oh, the legend of Curly's cum. I'm so sweaty.
Goddamn crones. Always making me sweat all the time.
My balls are also moist.
Great.
Well, let's go, shall we?
Okay, what are you doing?
Well,
Well, we're exploring.
Okay. So this village doesn't have any roads that go in, like there's no roads
Roads?
connected
it's
to
a bit
it.
dodgy.
Yeah,
So like,
why would we need roads?
okay, are you just hiking there?
We have animals.
Beasts of burden.
Donkeys?
Camels. This
Mules?
is India. We have
Horses?
horses.
Horses.
Like civilized people.
Okay.
We brought them from the Empire.
You all have horses.
Gobsmacked to ride a
course.
horse.
It doesn't. Everything has nothing to do with that fellow,
Right.
that chap Genghis Khan that got through here about 600.
Fucking Dingus Khan.
So you ride through
That's my horse's name.
a lot of it's a lot
Hi
of
ho, Dingus.
it's mostly jungle and whatnot, but every once in a while you ride
Boys,
through
Dennis.
a very poor section. Like there's not a lot of technological advancement in these villages. But eventually you pass through villages and you're riding for hours and hours, and the trees kind of part and you see a gigantic it's a technically in terms of space it's the size of a village, but the buildings appear to be made out of concrete and steel, and they're like 12 or 13 stories tall. Like this seems way more advanced than everywhere else around India.
Whoa, Dennis.
Yes, I'll choke
We
up-
finally
I'll
found it,
choke my
chaps.
horse a bit.
El Dorado of India.
That's right.
Indorado.
Dorado.
We need to take this all for Elizabeth, don't we?
In Dorado, we like to slunk down some cream. In Dorado.
We don't
I'm
do
feeling quite peckish, actually. Shall we slunk down some tea and biscuits?
Oh, it is 2:00. It's time for our afternoon slunk.
that. All right.
Okay. So
One
you guys are just
slunk or
parking on
two.
the outskirts of this village to tea slunk.
Oh,
We start a
yes,
fire.
Underneath a tree, of course.
Okay.
Sacred
Underneath
tree.
the tree. All right.
I mean, they have trees here.
I literally just told you the trees parted,
Exactly.
Yes.
and you see the village.
That's
So
what I
you're
said.
just parking under the tree to make a camp or something.
Just starting a fire.
It's the middle of the day.
Just in Tinder.
Starting a fire.
Well, if we go
so
inside the
boils
village and we have
tea.
tea in there, they'll expect us to have some for everyone. We don't want to share. Okay.
we only have
We
a
only brought
kilo.
so much tea.
Well, the rumor this place is abandoned, so I mean, there wouldn't be
Well,
anybody
plus-
in there.
We'll find out.
India's
I'm
not
not going to take
for their
any
tea.
chances with our finest Earl Grey.
Okay.
Hot. So after we have our Earl Grey hot,
Okay. You drink tea.
yeah.
Now what?
it's important.
Now that your tea's done, how long do you drink tea for?
about an hour.
An hour.
Afternoon tea is about an hour. You know, you have your tea, you have your little snack.
Biscuits.
You
Sip
you
it
have a discussion
slowly
about how the day is
for an
going.
hour?
Have you ever been to Spain, good man?
No.
It's like a siesta almost. You know, you take a little break for the afternoon, recoup yourself, and return to work.
Tiesta.
Finish the day.
All right,
A
so-
tiesta, exactly. Yes.
So after your tiesta has completed, then what are you doing?
We ride into town.
Yes. What else would we do? We are getting back to work.
Once you get to the outskirts of the village, you notice that there are paved streets. They don't seem to go anywhere. Like, I mean, they just kind of start. So you all of a sudden are now on a paved street. What are you doing? Weirdos.
Come on, that was good.
No interacting with the chat.
That was good, though.
What chat?
Well, you guys are laughing. I did it silently.
Oh, you typed it. Okay. So you're riding on a paved street right now, and like I said, this village looks to be perfectly clean.
Nigel.
You don't.
Nigel.
You don't see any people.
That's you little Nigel.
Yes, and baby Nigel.
A.K.A. Nigel. A.K.A.
Yes.
Baby Fanny.
Yes, my two lieutenant dads love to call me Nigel.
And you do see that at the center of the village appears to be a Hindu temple, which would be standard for this country.
How large is it?
Wait,
The
what
Hindu-
part of India are we in?
Southern
Southern
non-white
non-white.
country.
Okay.
So the Hindu temple appears to be about
To which Hindu god?
Hindu.
We are well versed in
John
history.
Hindu,
John Hindu.
the god of the Hindus.
John Q. Hindu. Thank
You
you very
just said
much.
Shiva.
Vishnu,
Kishnu.
maybe Ganesh.
What's the god from Temple of Doom?
Kalima.
Kalima.
Yeah.
Sure, why not? It's Kali Ma.
I don't
all
think that's a
familiar with
real.
Kali.
I don't think that's a real Hindu god.
It's just Kali.
Roy Rogers, the Hindu god.
Oh, Kali.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Yes, that's a real Kalika.
it's about, I would guess, 80 to 100 feet tall. It's a pretty big Hindu temple.
And it
I've
is
seen
made
It's like
bigger.
a step pyramid almost.
Cummy Bottom.
Yes.
Yes, lieutenant. Yes.
College nickname.
Why don't you climb up halfway up there and find out what it's made of?
Right away, sir. I stop
wanna watch
climbing
him?
up. I break out my pythons and I climb up.
I love to watch him.
What's a
climb.
step pyramid? So you're putting your pythons into the stone?
I don't want to fall.
Okay. So you put your pythons into the stone, and you notice that as soon as you put your python in and pull it out, the building seals the hole right back up.
Well,
That's incredible.
You continuing to climb?
I immediately try it with my penis.
Does it clench?
You jam it into hard rock, and it breaks.
Ow, my
rock-
The
penis.
penis or his rock?
The penis. Because it's hard stone.
Well, I put
It clenches
little
too hard.
Nigel away, and I
broken
go back to
penis?
climbing the statue.
You get about halfway up. Now, are you other two watching him? Or-
Yeah, we're admiring his cummy
They
bottom
love to watch me
posterior.
climb.
Yes.
Okay.
he's got such a nice drippy bottom.
Crank it with me,
He
Nigel.
climbs. He gets about 50, 60 feet up.
You crank mine and I crank yours.
It's only noon.
And you notice that he just kind of stops. He's just kind of
Stuck?
there, not moving anymore. He's just
It's
kind
time
of.
for evening tea chats.
He doesn't talk to you or anything.
Nigel!
He's very silent.
Oi, Jay.
He doesn't respond.
Cummy bottom!
Just sitting perfectly still.
Well, if I throw a teacup at him,
Just hits him and bounces off and then falls.
doesn't
to the
like
ground.
shatter on his ass.
Is his ass hard enough to shatter
Ow.
teacups?
That's what my question was. Is he made of stone?
He's not
He
made of
bounces
stone.
quarters off of it while I'm sleeping.
It just hits him.
Excuse me.
And just hits the ground and breaks.
All right.
Pences.
Yes. Well, tuppence.
What you guys doing?
Never been much of a climber. Suddenly I'm Australian.
When things get serious, you gotta go with the Australian. Okay.
He's really up there, isn't he?
You just went
I
Scottish.
don't know.
Nigel.
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 Nigel
Honeytail.
Nigel Honeytail.
Yes.
So yeah, what are you two doing, dinguses?
I think I'm gonna get a rope and rope him down.
Okay.
So
You throw a rope.
section.
Roll me a dex to throw a rope with a lasso since you're not a cowboy.
I'm a British cowboy.
Nigel,
What'd you get?
Lieutenant Nigel knows all about pushing rope.
12. Bless you.
May the queen be with you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna take advantage.
A 12? No, you don't throw it far enough.
I rolled a second 12.
Give
It's
the
like
rope
50
to your
feet up.
lieutenant.
It just goes.
You not know how to throw a rope?
I'm sorry, I didn't
You gotta
go
push
to
the rope up there.
I'm sorry, I didn't go to
On-
roping school.
I got a 16. A good, honest try.
Good enough. It gets close enough, and it wraps around like it goes over his shoulder.
Torso.
It doesn't go over his arm, but it's like right over his neck.
His neck.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing you could get a hold of.
Is he completely still?
He's just sitting still. Yeah.
Give it a good yank.
Okay. It
I got
tightens
my
around
arms
his neck,
out.
and
I
he
got my
just
arms out.
falls off the side, and he's
We
just
catch him.
in the same like sort of stance.
He catches him.
Roll strength to catch.
And I, as soon as he's caught, I take the rope off his neck.
What'd you get?
Very good.
I've got those weak British bones.
What'd you get?
I got 2.
Okay. So you put your arms out. It hits you, and you just like flop forward, and you just like fly.
Well, you're
out of the
definitely
way,
not
basically.
Nigel from Ketchington, are you?
Yeah, it's gonna.
Does his cummy bottom
It
fly
breaks
everywhere?
your left hand.
Oh.
Yeah. So your left hand is now broken.
Oh.
But after all the chaos of the body falling and whatnot, you see that
God damn it.
he has multiple spikes sticking out of his chest. They're like a blackish brownish color, and he also looks
Oh
a
my
little
God.
emaciated. And you also see a
That's
bunch
no
of these
good.
spikes sticking out of his face.
Much like the spikes he
chest.
put through.
No, not at
No?
all like those
Just
spikes.
spikes.
Just spikes.
The spikes that, unlike the spikes he put into the statue, there are spikes through him.
Yes.
Well,
Unrelated.
chaps, I dare say this is rather
And
uncomfortable.
they don't look the same.
He's dead.
His pythons do not look like these spikes that are sticking into his body.
Being dead isn't any reason to be rude. I'll still answer you when you ask me questions.
Can I hammer them back in?
What?
Hit him with a Beckham, he said. He bends
Kicks
it.
me with his left foot.
What?
I say he's got spikes.
Do you not watch football?
Shut up. All three of you say stupid different things. What?
He's got.
You're hammering the spikes back into
Well,
him.
he's got spikes out of him, yo.
Yeah? So you're putting them in him the whole way. Okay, you do that.
My cricket bat.
Lost
All right.
those. Push him back in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 it is.
Lieutenant.
Roll perception check. You, who is not hammering spikes into a corpse.
Get a
That's
10.
me.
Great. You don't notice anything.
I'm gonna take a look around and see what's
Well, I'm
happening.
going to go back to the
Do I
car.
hear anything?
Well, so you go back to the car and you
What
notice.
car? We had horses.
That's true. You did have
Yeah,
horses.
but in the boot, there's Nigel Bootingham.
Okay. As you get up and you go to leave, you feel a piercing pain in your foot. In your foot.
Ouch!
What is this? Madden, where my ankle's broken. You
Yes,
feel
I
a
play
piercing
football.
pain in your foot
Ouch!
as there are a bunch of spikes that look similar to the ones that are sticking out of that were sticking out of your body, but have grown up through the ground and have impaled themselves through your foot. It also appears as though there is same color as the spikes, but this looks more like a rope almost, and it's wrapped around your ankles and it's
Mine.
leading towards the. Let's go with the temple since that's the building that's closest.
Can I chop it with my hand axe?
You can.
I chop it off of my ankle.
You chop it. It's still growing through your foot. Your shoe.
No, it being my foot.
Oh, you're gonna chop your foot off.
Yes.
Ew,
I am in the Queen's service. I am not.
Chop it off at the source.
Roll
Nip it in the bud, as
Medicine
it
to
were.
chop it off, and then roll sanity for me.
Medicine. 12.
You don't do a great job of chopping it
Sanity.
He chops his medicine. He says he chops his own leg off.
off. So you're weekly chopping at your own
This isn't
leg.
the first time I've had to amputate.
Sure, not yourself though. So you're struggling. It's not all the way off.
Don't be a pansy.
Yeah.
Whap, whap.
But you're
whap.
holding up fairly well. You're
Yes.
not losing your mind or anything.
don't
You're
want to
just
lose
not doing a
face.
great job. So you just have blood shooting everywhere as you're haphazardly chopping and missing. You're not even hitting the same spot on your.
Hi ho, Dennis.
This is what happens when they let noblemen be officers, you know. Bit poofy, if you
I've
will.
always wanted that. horse.
Other Nigel,
Nice. Yeah.
you see him chopping at his leg, and you see that there are spikes sticking out of his foot.
Don't be a pussy.
And you're starting to notice these things snaking through the grass towards both of you.
No.
Similar color to these spikes.
What do you want me to do? You want me to milk old Dennis?
Come
Milk Dennis. Let's get that tea out of
Milk,
here.
yeah.
Get off the
Give
ground,
me
you
that
tit.
milky.
Let's see. I'm going to take Nigel his body with me. And,
Okay.
Cummy bottom must be buried.
You go to take him, and you notice that he's very hard to get off of the ground.
He's
all
not
spikes
that
now.
hard.
He's all spikes.
I've gotten him off in worse
And
positions.
you notice that there are like small little tendrils coming
I
up out
leave.
of the ground and wrapping around his body.
Fuck him.
I leave.
All right.
Get fecked.
I go inside one of the abandoned buildings.
Okay. A smaller builder, a bigger.
Bigger building, and
okay.
I want to try to get as high as possible.
Okay. So you go inside one of the buildings.
Nigel?
How
I've
high
got
do you want
my
to
own
go?
foot
This building
off.
looks like it's about 10 stories.
Well, I want to go all the way to the top
Okay.
and take out my paraglider and jump off and glide into the temple.
High low to have a paraglider.
High.
You do have a paraglider.
Yeah.
So you go up to the roof and you
Yes.
start to assemble your paraglider.
Yes.
Okay. And so you put it together and you're going to jump off to where?
Towards the Hindu temple.
Towards the Hindu
So
temple.
that I
The
can
top floor.
paraglide right into the temple.
They're similar heights, so I don't think you'll be able to
It's
maintain.
not a window.
Yeah.
They don't look at the sun ever from the temple.
I said it's like a step pyramid. Do step pyramids have windows?
Oh, so we get
Yeah.
to the second to top floor.
Some of them do.
You shut up.
They do.
You're dead.
Have you never been to Guatemala?
You who is trying to chop off your foot on the ground.
I
what are
have
you doing?
successfully chopped off my foot.
Have you? Roll me another strength.
We established it was a medicine check.
Yeah, and it sucked.
I got an above average medicine check previously, so it didn't suck.
It was 12
It was 12, which is better than 10.
with an axe. Yeah, it is better than 10.
An
You're right.
average.
It's better than 11 too, and
an
9
average-
and 8. Yeah, it's
Yes.
better than quite a few numbers.
And if 10 is average, what is the average swing and a foot with an axe?
What is the average medicine to amputate?
Yes.
All right, what'd you get this time?
A 10.
I'll say you
I'm through.
eventually chop through it just because of just time, but you are also feeling very weak from blood loss, and you notice a lot of these little tendrily things like just coming from all angles.
God save the queen as I speedball myself.
What does that mean?
Cocaine and heroin.
God save the
Okay.
queen. It's a general thing.
All
that
right,
we
you take a bunch of drugs.
I jab morphine into my thigh, and I
Okay.
jam cocaine up my nose,
And then?
and I sing the national anthem.
So you're just basically taking it.
I mean, after that, if I have the ability, I'm going to hop on one foot towards the 10-story building,
Okay.
trying to jump over the spikies.
Okay.
Or you could walk on 2 hands.
Goddamn spikies.
So you hop your way towards the building, but those tendrils move faster than you do. And they do lasso their way around your ankles, pull you down, and eventually you are impaled on little spikes, and they grow up through your body, and they just slowly pull you under
God
into the
save
ground.
our gracious queen. Long live our noble queen. God save the queen. Is that the tune?
Yes, that is
Yeah,
the tune.
yeah, dude.
To God save the king.
Send her victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save the.
So yeah, while you're singing that, and you face plant into the ground, some of those tendrils literally grow up through your eye ocular cavities, and they're just rooting around in your brain, and then some go up through your nose, same thing. Some go down your throat, and they're just sort of moving all through your body, and you eventually suffocate and die, as well as the blood loss from all the
Shuttlecock. Shuttlecock.
Yes, how is his penis? What is the status of his member? Of his
It's been
little
shredded.
prince?
Like a root went in and then just went
And then flowers.
like a pot. Yeah, it flowered out. So it just shredded
Like a
it.
Demogorgon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like sticking a firecracker into a penis. That's what it looks like. It just explodes.
It's the saddest blooming onion.
Yes.
Crikey!
Crikey.
Crotchy.
Yeah. So you're now, little Nigel is up on the top of a 10-story building with a paraglider. What are you doing?
Paragliding to freedom.
Which
To the Hindu temple.
Okay. So you give me athletics.
Yeah, what is that? Oh, you said 12.
Okay. So you hop off the building, and you're paragliding for about
40 minutes.
10 feet.
What do you
And
mean
you
10 feet?
Like, you get 10 feet off of the building,
Yeah.
and you're like, okay, I got this. And all of a sudden, you start to hear this. And you notice as you look around that your paraglider is very quickly being riddled with holes. And then you also feel sharp pains hitting you in your legs and your back.
From
What are you
what?
I don't know. You can look around.
Perception.
Yeah,
Let me see what's
perception.
shooting me down. That's a 17.
The building you just jumped off of looks like it's developed an asshole. And it's just shooting little spikes at you. And so, yeah, it's
Like an Octorock.
and it's perforating your paraglider. and
Which
it's
is
also
made of elephant hide.
okay. Well, it shoots you too.
No, you can't shoot me.
I've already said it.
Shoot the elephant hide.
So it's shooting all of the things, and you feel as though that you're pretty sure this has some sort of toxin as you
Well, no,
start to
hold
feel
on.
not
I'm
so
gonna,
great.
I'm going to pull my paraglider in
To dive?
so that I start diving down, and then I'm going to take it back out so I can reestablish myself.
Roll me in
And
athletics with
then-
disadvantage.
Well, that first one was a 1. Hold on. Hold on.
Could get better.
Hold on.
It could get
Hold
worse.
on.
It can't get better. It's disadvantage.
That was a crit 20.
Oh, that's a shame. Okay.
Okay. And then hold
So
on.
let's
I'm gonna
play
hold-
this out in your
I'm gonna
mind. How
hold
this is supposed to
action.
happen. You're folding it in to dive,
Yep. hold
and
it
then
in.
back out.
Yes.
Like the old
but,
Arkham games where you
Like
dive
Batman.
and
Yes.
yeah.
But
Okay.
But Britman.
depending what happens, I have a plan.
Now,
Okay.
Nigel, does your hang glider is it the Union
Does it
Jack,
hang real low?
or is it
the
or
Union
is it
Jack
the,
elephant
or is
hide?
the Union Jack, or is it the Cross of Saint George?
I believe it's the album cover for the Killers.
Hot fuss.
Yes.
So you're like, okay, I've got this idea. And you fold it in, I guess, is a thing.
Yes, it folds.
So you fold it in and you start to dive. And while you're diving, you get real fuzzy. And because this neurotoxin's kicking in real fast.
Hold on.
And you're starting to lose the ability to control your arms and legs.
Okay, so I can't reopen.
It feels like you're not going to be
I'm
able
going
to
to roll when I hit the ground.
Roll,
forward.
roll. I've read about this.
I had a manual, you
All
see.
right, roll.
It was handed down to me from
My cum fathers.
Z.
It doesn't exist yet.
Oh, it's
It's
always
from the
existed.
future.
Okay.
Yes.
So roll me. Let's go acrobatics with disadvantage.
When there's nowhere else to
The first
run,
roll was a crit 20.
Ooh.
is there room for one more
Nowhere to go but
sun? One more sun.
17.
Okay. So you hit the
If
ground
you can hold on.
and you do a roll.
Roll!
You do a
If you
roll of
can
sorts.
roll on.
And you just sort of like collapse
Roll
into like you
on.
just sort of flip flop around. Your paraglider is broken,
Oh, no.
and you also
I'm not taking any damage.
okay. Well, you've crushed your chest, so your entire chest
I've
has
got
been
two
broken.
of them now.
Sure.
This is my gorilla chest
Oh,
that I
okay.
wear.
Yeah. So you're now on the ground.
See my chest. See my vest. It's pure gorilla chest.
Okay.
I'm gonna get him. light a cigarette.
It's getting real.
He
Sun's
hand
getting
rolls a
real low.
cigarette and smokes it for vigor.
Okay, you're smoking a cigarette. Sun's getting real low.
I want
You see in your vicinity
up.
that your other
One let
Nigel is
go.
overgrown with these tendrils that are slowly pulling him into the ground.
As he once was,
Salutes.
again he shall be.
And you're
If
doing
there's nothing he loves more than it's
She's just hanging out.
rolling.
Is there another option?
I don't know.
I'm gonna keep walking.
run away.
towards
You wanna die screaming
the
or
temple.
You get about 3 steps and then you just collapse from all the neurotoxin that your body's
What
absorbed.
about to my right? Who do I see?
you get about 3 steps.
You see Jesus.
Oh,
He's waving.
G'day, cunt.
And he's smoking a doobie and bumping a little cocaine off of a hooker's titty.
you still owe me 10 pence, you do.
And he shows it to you.
Eat the rich.
And then he
says,
Eats it. He
I'm
just eats it.
Protestant.
You get dry mouth.
"That's not Protestant Jesus."
That's not
That's
Protestant.
Protestant
Jesus.
Jesus over there.
That's that fucking Catholic Jesus.
Sure. And you get real fuzzy until everything goes to
I hope
black.
that horse doesn't fuck me to death as I pull my pants down and lay ass up. As
No, the horse is dead. All the horses are
Dennis
dead.
is
Yeah,
dead?
no. All the horses are very dead. Yeah.
Lieutenant Nigel Hands.
All the Nigels and the horses, very dead.
That was the best joke.
Meanwhile, fast forward about a year later, and the SCP Foundation has heard these reports and has decided to send a team to go and investigate. Who are you sending?
Yeah, I'm Paratrooper Hans.
Fucking paratrooper. Okay. Paratrooper Hans.
Yeah. It was the easy joke.
Okay. Yoshi.
Yoshi,
Look in your legs.
I'm fucking your legs, Yoshi. That's what you just said.
I didn't say that. So, Paratrooper Hans. All right.
Yeah.
Who's Phil's character?
Mine-
Stares at my dog.
I'm
No, I'm,
Oh.
I'm bringing my trusty teammates with me at all times.
Okay.
The first person's name that I am bringing with me is my war friend, who I met on the battlefields of Normandy. His name is...
Hey guys, my name is Spencer Crimpets.
Yeah, Spencer.
Yeah, first rank.
Herr Krimpitz.
Yeah, man.
I like Spencer because when I drink beer with him, he's very funny.
I brought a radio.
He owns a radio.
Yeah.
We listen to baseball from America. Broadcast from Jamaica
To India.
to India. Yeah, the AM band, very strong.
Here, let's turn that on. What's that sound like right now? That must be the crowd roaring.
Yeah.
It must be a really intense game.
Yeah, I think that... Who are the baseball teams of the 1950s?
The Brooklyn Dodgers.
Yeah, the Dodgers are playing
the Cleveland Senators.
the Senators.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mookie Betts is on base.
He's on right.
He's going to
Yeah.
steal.
Yeah. Okay.
And who is my last ding dong?
My name is Ash Killam.
We've met him down under on a different excursion.
When we were
I was trying for a Cockney, but you know what? We're going to go Australian instead. My name is Ash Killam. I'm former Australian SAS paratrooper. I also ended up in Normandy because I got lost. We're not going to talk about it here, but I did indeed kill them all. So here we are in this fucking human ass shit.
And God sorted them out, yeah.
I guess we're here to get spikes through our eyes or something.
The great thing about Ash is he gets in that mode
I just go.
and he
Yeah.
just fucking goes. Like watching him like kill is a fucking art.
It's like he was born
get
to kill, like
He's
it's
a-
written on his helmet.
Yeah.
I
He's like
actually get into this mode where my eyesight goes completely black red. I don't see anything at all. I just hold down my trigger, and when I wake up, everybody that I hate and everybody that I love is dead.
You should see him at birthday parties. It's really funny.
I'm also a trained clown. That's
Yeah.
right.
He's
What
hilarious.
equipment are you bringing on this
I
particular
brought my
mission?
radio.
I got it. You got a radio.
We are paratroopers,
And
so we are
parachute.
parachuting
so you're going to parachute
Yeah.
into
right.
the temple.
So you're going to have a parachute. Got it.
And we have learned that the the crinkly vines are not susceptible to axes.
You don't know anything about anything.
We know we need to paratroop.
No, you've just heard that there's a village here.
Well, we're going to paratroop into it.
That's fine. But you don't know dick about vines because
I
all
have-
3 of them are dead.
Well, I've got my FNFL 7.62 battle rifle
Okay, right.
with lots of ammunition. I've got a clean pair of socks because I don't want them rotting off or anything like that. I heard the last chap had some problems with his feet, something probably trench rot.
You don't. You
Wait.
didn't know that. None of you know anything about that last team.
I heard
That
it.
is
It
not-
doesn't mean I know it.
That
I
is
just
common
heard it.
knowledge.
You've
If you
heard
go
nothing.
to India, you get trench
Have
rot.
you never heard of the rumor
It's
mill?
like you're not listening to him when he says the words.
I just said I heard it. Okay, people talk.
Not to you.
I talk to
What?
him all the
People,
time.
everyone
No one
talks to me. They invite me to their birthday
We only
parties.
talk to you 3.
Hey, man,
Well, I am.
don't be offended by this, voice at head, but please and kindly shut the fuck up. I also
Someone's
heard
parachute's not opening.
Hey,
So,
I
he's
heard it
my
as
be-
well.
He's my best friend, man. You can't just kill him off.
2 people's parachutes
Oh
are
no,
Mine-
I'm alone.
3 people's
Oh, no.
parachutes are
What did I do? Look, you asked what I am bringing. I'm
Guilty by
bringing
association.
a local folklore historian.
So you bring another person with you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm bringing someone who knows the locality and who speaks the language and who
He's a
knows the
local.
history. So
his
when,
name's
Subanjan.
Zubanjan?
Yeah, Zubanjan.
couldn't actually come up with a Southern Indian name. Is Sabanjan a Southern Indian name, or did you just say a bunch of consonants?
I don't
Zubanjan.
know.
You
love
don't
that
know,
board
so
game,
it's
Zubanjan.
probably not.
His boy, he didn't make the name up, man. That was what his parents
b-
named him.
I am believing it is a Sri Lankan name.
Okay. So you guys are parachuting in,
The
eh?
southernmost part of India, Sri Lanka. That's true.
So you're parachuting in?
I didn't
Well,
even
we are-
get to
we're
tell
gonna-
you my equipment, man.
You said a radio.
I've also
I brought
having.
more than that.
Did you?
He brought
I
more
said,
than
yeah.
that.
He's like, I told you, a radio. And then
I don't just
that
have
was
an
it.
old man
The sentence
strapped to
died.
me. I have more things.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah.
what
All
do you
right,
got?
you let him know.
I
Let
have
him know.
rations and guns.
What kind of guns you got?
What's this called?
You should probably have some FNFALs as well if you.
What
were
is the
about it.
pistol that is very famous from Germany?
Oh, Walther.
I have
A Luger.
A Luger.
Well, you probably would want a Walther right now. It's the 50s.
Okay.
It's not, you're not a Nazi anymore.
Pistol?
A Pistol und ein
Maschinenpistole.
Submachine gun.
Submachine gun.
Sturmgewehr.
Yeah, that's fun.
Okay.
I'm also having rations.
Yeah, I got it. Rations.
knife?
We always talk about rations. A knife.
Big knife.
Big knife.
German for rations is food boxing.
Yeah. Yeah. And I have 20 boxes of Nusperkeks.
That's all it. It's just chocolate.
Yeah.
That's all he brought with him. He
German
fucking
milk
loves that chocolate.
chocolate.
All right.
Hey.
Und Haribo gummy bears.
Aren't you bring any of them Stroopwafels I like?
Unfortunately, you only have the
That is
sugar-free
an
kind,
urban
so
legend.
What?
Hope you like shit your pants this whole time. All right. Radio
Und
guy.
quinine.
My name is Sebastian Krippitz.
I call you
bringing,
Radio.
An MP40 submachine gun.
Okay.
He took it off the body of a Nazi.
He kept it.
Didn't see that?
I
Yeah,
did.
that's right.
Okay.
Yeah. It just felt really good
It just felt right to have it.
in my hand.
Shoots 9mm Luger. You basically know they've never run out of ammunition.
I'm gonna bring a machete.
Okay.
Ein camel?
Yeah, can we Dumbo drop? Like, can we get animals and drop them down?
You
here with
can.
us? We're gonna get a jeep. We're gonna bring a jeep down here.
A Jeep is the most majestic animal
You should see
in all
it.
of America.
Stellantis. I'm going to name this one Stellantis.
Cherokee.
I also have a flamethrower with me.
A flame.
Yeah.
Where are you holding all this shit?
It fits in my inventory.
It fits in the
it's
Jeep.
Like it's a Tetris thing. You gotta just play with
I
it.
wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 4.
You can't hold very many things.
Well, I mean, we got a Jeep, don't we?
He's got an attaché
True. You
case.
could put it in the Jeep that is
Ask
parachuting
me all
down.
about it.
Yeah.
They put it in the boot.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
the Jeep.
man, I got some of them Grenades.
Okay. You have
A whole case worth in
you
the
have
Jeep.
one Grenade.
Oh, and a Grenade. Roll for my Grenades.
You have 4 Grenades. So you
All
have
right,
5
man.
total Grenades.
That's a lot of grenades. It's a lot of boom boom.
Okay.
What else do I have? Probably syphilis.
I got bug spray.
Oh, he needs that.
Quinine.
Sure.
Oh, and a lighter, man. I got a lighter.
I don't
Got it right there in my chest rig.
Yeah,
Oh, these will be an important tool that will help us later.
A little
Bug
bit
spray and
of
a lighter.
Himalayan Kush.
Is that it?
Hold on. I'm thinking of one more thing. And I'm bringing a bunch of robot androids.
No, you're not. You're not bringing robot
good try.
androids.
Oh, hold on. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh,
You don't even know what's here.
I'm in androids. Noties.
Oh.
Androids. Roll for my androids.
No.
Oh, God damn it.
I bring the entire Sydney boys choir because I like to have choir music play during my boss fights.
I'll bring some
Automaton.
automatubbies.
Oh, no.
No robots, just automatons.
Oh, and I brought my friend Roomba.
Automatons of fun.
All right.
A Roomba? You brought the Roomba with you?
No, the guy, but he's
Yeah.
fine. I don't want to kill him yet.
Okay.
Oh, I brought potable water.
Okay.
Checkmate, asshole.
Why'd you roll for that, cup?
You can have water.
It's
Water exists.
so do robots.
No.
My canteen is filled with Fosters. As a joke.
Deceptions?
Decepticon.
Decepticons.
Oh, you want some Decepticons?
And a hippopotamus.
Okay.
A pygmy hippopotamus.
Yeah, you can have a hippopotamus.
Mudang is with us.
No. Full-sized
No,
hippo.
I don't want that one.
No, that's what you get.
Oh,
Mudang.
man. Well, it's gonna
Full-sized hippo.
It's gonna drive us. So.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It doesn't fit in the Jeep. It's too big.
What? No, he's
Have you
fine.
seen a hippo?
I mean, I saw that thing in Moon Knight. That was a hippo. That was a human polymorph.
That was an Egyptian god.
Oh, that's right. We're in India.
Oh, I'm going to bring a detailed road map of southern India
Okay, you can have a map.
so I can unfold it and look at it when I get lost.
Yeah.
That's
Where
why I
you're
bought
going doesn't exist
Sabanjan.
on the map, so
All right, let's. I'm also gonna.
Useful.
I'm gonna bring a break. You want to take a break?
I'm going to bring a brick.
That seems overdue.
I'm waiting. We got to get through this part.
We're jumping out of the plane.
All right. So as you jump out of the plane with all like
I
a school
forgot my
bus worth of stuff,
gun.
that's where we're going to take a break.
I forgot my guns.
And we're back. So you're parachuting down towards this village.
Yeah.
With my Rivian.
Any particular doesn't exist. Any particular place that you're trying to land all of your stuff?
Like right into the...
In the temple.
Oh, you're gonna land the Jeep into the temple.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, if
How you get out?
If you start the engine right when you're descending, it will actually move the parachute forward
Yeah.
from the thrust of the engine.
Yeah.
So you're trying
I'm going to land outside of the village.
So even though it has like a roof
They can do what they
or
want.
a top, you
Yeah.
want to basically time it so that you're swinging up and under and inside the tunnel.
Just like into the tunnel,
temple.
but not touching ground until he hits the center.
Roll for me.
The hippopotamus is driving. I'm not driving.
The hippopotamus is not right.
hippopotamus is dry.
That's the Tom Waits song.
Yeah. No, it's not. The piano has been drinking.
Way down in India.
Weighted down in the Jeep.
Roll me a sleight of hand.
For the hippo?
No, to aim a parachute.
16.
Okay.
Wait, if I were rolling a D12, is that my D20?
That's a D20.
So you're all in the Jeep, or you're all individual?
Yeah, we're
and
all
then...
strapped.
No, we're
in.
all in different parachutes.
I am in a
That's what he's
separate
doing.
parachute. I'm not going into that fucking temple. That goddamn death trap Jeep.
Okay, so the Jeep's just going straight down.
I'm with
Straight in,
Oh,
yeah.
you're with it. Okay.
Yeah,
You
he's
forgot to put a
visiting-
parachute on the Jeep.
Yeah, the Jeep goes into the temple
All right.
and lands, and the
Das ist
parachute's
gut.
just laying off of the outside of the temple.
Great. I disconnected that parachute so no goblins can come in and get me.
Okay, the other two, where are
I'm
you
gonna
trying to
drive
land?
to the top of the temple.
Yeah, outside the town.
Yeah, do I see like a
Are you
path?
landing outside the town?
Yeah, I'm
Do I
talking.
see like a
well,
path that leads up?
He is aiming for outside the town. Before we are jumping, I am talking to the local knowledgeable historian that I
Yeah.
said I am bringing.
Yeah.
And I say, what is up with this fucking town? Why are people dying when they go here?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Aren't you from
Who
here?
said that? No one said that.
This man isn't even Indian. He's from Pennsylvania.
Are you from Indiana? Pennsylvania?
I'm from India. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I kick him out of the plane
What?
with a parachute. Tell Jimmy Stewart I said hello.
I don't know what you. He's just yelling back. I don't know what you want from me. You're saying things that you don't have any knowledge of.
You said I could bring things, and I brought the local
Yes.
knowledge factory.
And why would anyone know that someone died there when
But what are the
none of
legends?
them left?
The legends about this place.
Sure. The
The
legend is
legends
a
of the
village
hidden
popped up.
temple.
He already kicked him out.
He
You don't-
did, yeah.
Yeah, you don't
No,
get to tell him anything.
This is just God.
I dive
arguing with
after
you at this
him.
point.
What about the legends?
So as you parachute down, you see this village is completely populated. There's lots of people
Oh, hello.
all over the place. So he's just like, this is why I don't know what you're fucking talking about.
What
There's
is this
people-
village called?
It's called
Portland.
Redacted.
Spiketopia.
Ah,
It's called Redacted.
are we in the past now? What is with the temple in the center?
We're just gonna call it Mana. This is just called Mana.
How much do you have to tap to get
What?
your spells?
Is the center of the town a big old blue orb?
No, it's a fucking Hindu temple.
Yeah, but does
With
it
a
have like
Jeep
a
in
blue
it.
orb?
Ah,
So people are not super happy that you've flown a Jeep in, and they're like,
Why not? It's
"You,
cool
you
as
don't
hell.
even speak the language? You had a translator who's
me a-
No,
does-
I'm following
Give
him
me
in
a
the
high low.
parachute.
Give me a high low.
It's India in 1957. These fuckers speak English.
Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah. You speak the language. They're just like, what are you doing?
The wind. Fucking.
Why are you parachuting a Jeep in?
Well, I was trying to hit outside of the fucking village, man.
If you're trying to
And
parachute
then
Jeep.
the fucking wind came and gusted me out, man. It's like, why would I be so fucking why would
Stupid?
I disrespectful, man? It's not who I am. That's not who I am.
So now what do we do with your Jeep? It's sitting in the temple.
Well, let's get a couple guys, and we'll just pick it up and walk it out because.
What do you mean pick it up and walk it out?
What do you mean pick it up and walk it out?
It's a Jeep.
It's a Jeep.
We're in a temple.
Should we roll it? You want to roll it out?
Is the parachute still attached to it?
No.
We'll reattach it. Reattach the parachute and then just push it back out. Let it float away someplace else.
How strong do you think the wind
Or,
is?
better idea, we just take it apart and then you can reassemble it down on the bottom.
How high are we?
Like 100 feet up.
Holy shit, man!
That
Really?
is fucking cool.
Yeah?
Oh, can I just? Hey, what's your
Wait,
name?
design step temple? Can you just like drive it
What's
over?
your name?
Indy.
I'm gonna call you Marley.
Okay.
All right, Marley. Listen. Where are the stairs?
It's right there. Points right to them. There's
Oh,
stairs.
man, that's Jeep sized.
It's, no, you're not driving your Jeep down the stairs.
Come on, Marley. You and me, man.
No.
With Marley and Barley, yeah.
Come on, man. Why
No.
not? Sebastian and
Why
Marley.
don't I drive a Jeep down the temple stairs? The sacred temple
Oh,
stairs?
they're sacred. You didn't say
It's
they
a
were-
temple. It's
You didn't
sacred.
say they were sacred stairs.
Well, yeah, we have cathedrals
I'm just going
everywhere.
to take it apart. We're just going to
All
take
right,
it apart.
put the
just gonna-
parachute back on and pop it in neutral, man,
It's not how to float.
and push it out.
Okay. So they tie the parachutes on, push it out, and it just floats away.
Hey.
Kind of.
See you, Marley. That guy sucks.
Well, Ash and I are touching down outside of the city.
Okay, you see that the village is bustling.
And
you also
all-
see the Jeep come out of the fucking temple and then flip-flop its way.
Ash, the report said this was an abandoned place with a temple. And now there are people here?
Maybe they just abandoned it for the day. Maybe they all went to SeaWorld.
Do you want to just march in, or?
I mean, your boy already flew a Jeep through the temple. I think that cherry is popped.
SeaWorld
As it
wasn't
were.
created until 1964.
What?
SeaWorld's not created until 1964.
Don't come at me.
Look it up. Don't look it up.
I'm sorry. He went to fucking some other place.
Ocean World.
Ocean.
Do you want-
Ocean land.
All right, well,
Sea land.
So does the Jeep drive over to the buddies?
our friend has already
Or
been
does he
in
annoy
the
other
temple.
people
I
in the
don't, I
town
don't,
before?
I don't understand. We went to the temple, and now we are outside town. There's nothing else to explore. We report back. It's fine.
Yeah, hold on, man. Like, I thought, what's going on here?
Can we?
I'm
We're
just a
just
translator. I don't
outside
know
the
what you're
town. Can we find any trace of the last fellas that came through here?
I feel like
Maybe their boxes, a tea set.
I got all gussied up, right?
A horse named Dennis.
Roll investigation.
I'm getting a 7.
It's a 17.
I'm a
I got a
soldier, not
6.
a.
17 you do find.
Horse bones.
Over next to the outskirts of the village, you find a tea set that's very run down. It's very discolored. It's been sitting outside for a year, so
Are we in the future?
it does seem like somebody. I said,
Is
a
it
year has
monogrammed?
passed. What?
Is it monogrammed with NC for Nigel Cubbybottom?
That is who owns it before. Yeah.
All
Is
right.
there
Well,
still tea in here?
No.
seems like we've got some
There's
field
water in
interviews
it
to
for
conduct,
probably rain.
chaps.
Do I see any horse teeth?
No.
The horses made it. It's wonderful. I love horses.
So what happened here, man? Like, I feel like I got dressed to go to a dance, and now there's no fucking dance?
Yeah.
Like, I did my hair for this.
If Ash gets drunk, he's going to kill everybody.
Oh, my God. It's a good thing.
It's a dry town.
It's a dry,
Yeah.
It's a dry village, man.
All we have is amphetamine. He'll be fine.
What are you doing?
Interviewing the local public with our translator to figure out why this tea set is here and what has happened.
Well, nobody knows about the tea set because nobody had any reason to just go wander over to the edge
Well,
of the
when
woods
did you
and
all
find
emigrate here?
that. We came in about 6-7 months ago.
Just suddenly, all of you.
Well, no, there was a charitable foundation. It invited us all to come out here. The,
What is this
okay.
foundation?
La Mana Charitable Foundation.
La Mana?
Mana.
Mana.
MANNA Charitable
Okay.
Foundation.
We
Yeah.
are radioing this back
Okay.
so that the SCP Foundation
Yes.
knows about the Mana Foundation.
Sure.
They can look it up, see if there's anything.
It doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist. Okay. You're lying. Please line
Uh,
up.
I'm not lying.
You got,
Please line up
you
against
got,
the wall.
you got any paperwork? We can
Yeah.
have a look at. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
we
Deine
just-
Papier and bitte.
So he directs you to go back to there.
He said it. I am just saying it in my native tongue.
He's like, well, you can wait here. You can come back to me to my apartment. I still have the paperwork.
Well, hold on, man. Where's the representative that you, like, hung out with from
The Mana
the
Foundation.
Mana Foundation?
Representative.
I reckon he didn't
Yeah.
We
move
all
here
just
too.
got flyers that said, "Come to this new town."
Oh, you do anything a flyer?
Fucking flyer
tells
comes
you
out
to
of
do?
the sky and you
Well,
move.
you
You
we,
move.
we live in a poor place. This place is great. It's got running water,
If we have a
electricity.
plane,
we
you
didn't have
just,
that.
like say,
You don't have Jeeps?
We don't need Jeeps.
hold on. I radio up to this guy. Hello, plane man. What is your name again?
Yeah, this is me, Carl.
Oh, great.
Go for Carl.
Yeah, Kara. Can you write a bunch of pamphlets that say allows the Jeep into the temple and drops them on this town?
Check that. Starting a cargo cult in India. Got it.
Yep. Very good. Drops them when you have chance.
Yeah, give me about 30 minutes to write them all, and
It's a holy Jeep.
swing back around and,
Allows the holy
and pepper
Jeep.
the whole village. You want me to drop anything else on them?
I mean, I would love some
Fly
amphetamines.
your plane into the temple.
Nine, another plane has not hit the temple. That is all.
I give you my speed. I'm not gonna make it back.
So if you drop pamphlets that say, "Hey, you should let a jeep go into the temple,"
Yeah.
they don't pay any attention to it
Why?
because it's their holy
I
temple.
They
just
don't read
uproot-
English.
I will uproot my entire life and move to this town because a pamphlet fell from the
Well,
sky.
they just checked it out, and then they're like, "Oh, this is actually really nice. We're going to stay." Why would they let a jeep go into their holy temple?
Because it came from the sky.
It came from that plane that they could see.
Signed
Hold on,
vision.
hold on,
there.
hold on. They've been here for 6 months and already they're all picky
Coincidentally, the
about
same
what
time
goes
as
into
that
their
jeep
temple.
that flew into the temple.
It wasn't their fucking holy temple 7 months ago. Now they're all persnickety about it.
Every Hindu temple's a holy temple.
That ain't fucking true.
I say
What
we
about
bu-
that? What about that one?
We burn the place down.
Where did you guys get these pamphlets from?
They just showed up at my door.
In a letter?
That is the secret
Just
of
showed up,
mana.
and it shows you the pamphlet, and it's literally looks like
But it
an
came in an
official.
envelope with
No, it's just this. It's just a pamphlet. Just came
Don't
like
get
this.
angry with me, man.
You want to put jeeps in my temple? You just show up, start asking me about tea sets,
Jesus
and then
Christ,
like,
why
oh,
is this- everybody
you
in
drop
this town
propaganda on
is
us?
So
I have lived here for 6 months. This is very serious to me. I take the pamphlet and I send it by messenger goat.
I was a dirt snake farmer for a long time, and now I don't have to do that anymore.
He can say it. It's his word.
Look, I am taking the original pamphlet and I send it by messenger goat to the SCP Foundation
Okay,
so they can have a copy of it after we die,
okay.
which I assume will happen because I should have died on the battlefield years ago, and here I am
Okay.
in the south of India.
These people have been living here for 6 months. They're fine.
Yeah, fine.
Nothing's happening.
It's important to remember you're my best friend, and I'm with you till the end.
I love you too, Ash. Shall we go to the heart of the temple and
Oh,
see what
hold
we
on.
find?
Why don't we inspect these new buildings a little bit more?
The new ones?
Yeah, the new ones. Those are the other ones the Manifest Corporation built. We should check them out.
All right.
Oh, but before we do, hey, village man, what's your name again?
Subanjan.
Sure.
No, that was
That's
the
that's
other
that's
guy.
your
was the
translator.
That's
That's
his
the
name I have.
translator.
Which they
Janabzu.
Wow, you.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
God.
I took his name and just rearranged the letters. It's Janabzu.
Okay.
We found
Well,
when he said it.
G money man, G man.
G-Man.
Listen.
Yeah.
You I didn't drive a jeep through your temple. That was this fucker over here.
Yeah, he's here with you.
Would it
Yeah,
make
sorry
you
about that.
feel bad if I punched him?
Truly sorry.
I'd
now,
feel a lot better.
but I do have a question. Do you have anybody around here who goes like missing suspiciously?
No.
No, what? Oh, that's good. That's good. Any strange occurrences? Anything weird going on? Nothing at all.
Well,
But before
there
the
was-
jeep flying into your
I was
temple.
gonna say. I mean, there were like 4 dinguses that flew in through parachutes and then dropped propagandas on us. That was probably the
they
weirdest
called
thing
you a
that's ever
dingus.
happened. So, and a hippo, for some reason, it's just been sitting in
So-
the patio over there.
What,
It's an invasive species.
what if we hire some American dogs to climb the temple?
What?
They're from the Patagonia Foundation, and they love to climb things. And
Do y'all go up on the temple, ever? Or you stay
Yeah,
down
of
here?
course we go up in the temple.
Is there
What
like
if
an
non-believers come?
archives, man? Like, you
I
got,
mean,
like, a
we prefer
library?
non-believers not to go up in the temple
Yeah, but
because
what happens to them if they do?
nothing. We just tell them, hey, like, could you kindly leave?
Okay. Can I
Would
come up to
you-
the temple?
I
Being a
mean,
believer.
Do you believe?
I might.
If
What
there's
is
a
the
steady
belief?
paycheck,
I
I'll
could be
believe anything
convinced.
you want.
Yeah, pitch me.
It's a great God.
I've got an open
lot of
mind
great
An
and
ideas.
awesome God?
Yeah, it's
an
awesome. God.
itchy trigger finger.
He reigns from places above.
Okay, I'm
My
believing.
God is an awesome God. Like you said, he reigns from heaven on down to me, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said.
My
Yeah.
God is an awesome God.
So we are having the same God.
I'm
I'm gonna roll a sanity check to convert to Hinduism. I rolled a 5. What does that mean?
You are now a Hindu.
I am getting
I
a
believe.
a natural
I
one.
believe.
I have seen the light.
Yeah.
I believe harder because I got a crit fail.
Yeah, you are all the way on board. How about you?
That makes
I rolled a
sense.
17.
You don't
so
believe.
I don't believe in this.
Can you show us the top of that temple there, J-Man?
I can show you
Won't
two.
see, won't
Him
see
over
heart
there,
of the
though.
temple.
He obviously is not a non-believer.
Shall
Yeah,
we kill
he's a-
him?
What? No. What is why?
okay.
What?
Do you guys
You don't
have-
kill non-believers. This religion is great.
What's wrong with you guys?
It's so
Wow.
peaceful.
Loves this
violent.
place. Like, am
I mean, why
am
don't we
allowed
just
to
be
have
reincarnate?
cheeseburgers?
No.
9, I'm not.
No, we're not allowed to have
It's a giant trick
cheeseburgers.
question. All right.
So he takes you up to the temple. You go up in the temple,
Uh-huh.
and there's people worshiping. But I mean, there's a statue to Kali up there, and
Kalima,
some
yeah.
offerings. Look pretty benign in terms of fruits.
I asked G-Man to teach me how to worship Kali.
And he teaches you.
Sweet. This is awesome.
You
What
know.
about the heart of the temple then?
This is the heart of the temple.
No, you said the top.
Yeah, there's no other. It's just
Is
this.
there a basement?
No,
No, you sound like a question mark.
no, there's no basement.
What about a sub-layer?
No.
Is there like a snake queen that lives in a...
Snake Queen.
That makes vines erupt through the skin of people?
Again,
Spitballing.
you wouldn't know
I'm
about
just
the vines.
Creative speaker.
No,
You don't have a secret
But
mine
no,
of
I
children
don't know
down
anything
under the
about
temple, do you?
vines, or anything like that. What?
As these. Oh, I'm sorry. You were
You
saying-
don't have a secret mine powered by children down under that temple, do you?
No.
You don't have a pit that opens up into lava that you throw hearts into?
No.
Do you have a bathroom nearby? I'm going to take a
we-
shit.
Don't have one in the temple, but it's outside.
Yeah,
Okay.
you cannot cheat in the temple.
You can't shit in the temple. That's not cool.
Not very
Actually, most of us, you can go in one of the bathrooms, but if you shit out in the woods, it'll be gone in like 20 minutes.
Excuse me?
Vast.
Yeah, it's great. This place is great.
What? Can you explain?
Must be dung beetles or something. I don't know. Take a shit out in the woods.
Oh, if
come
you-
back. It's not there anymore.
Okay, we are riding to the woods and taking as many shits as we can.
Okay, you guys take shits as many as you can.
And then we
which is
climb the
about
trees and we
3 a
watch.
day.
We watch.
Okay.
Yeah, we watch the sheet disappear.
Yeah, the shit just slurps into the ground.
Huh.
Like, not instantaneously, but, over the course of 15, 20 minutes, it's
That is fast.
just gone.
Is there any other villages or like a non, like?
There's nothing for like 100 miles.
What about like people that don't believe the religion?
There are people here in the village that don't believe
That's
in that particular religion.
unimportant.
I want to like interview them
Okay.
and see like, hey man, what's really going on here?
Hi,
Hi.
my name's Jumanji.
All right, Jim. What's like going on here, man?
It's a village, just living,
Yeah, but like,
work every day.
isn't it weird that like y'all just collectively moved here?
And you shit on the
I mean, it
ground.
was weird that we got that people got that invite, but
Nobody
I mean,
like everyone just is like, well, let's just go. Let's not like look into it.
we did look into it. We came here to look into it,
No,
and it was fine, so
you're-
we stayed.
no. Like I meant the people that told you to come here, man.
The Mana Charitable Foundation?
That's not real.
What are you talking about? I got this pamphlet right here. It says
Okay,
it's real.
well, look, man, I can make pamphlets too, but that doesn't make me.
Yeah, did you ever meet with a representative?
An organization.
No, we actually never did. No.
And what's with your
Yeah.
spooky woods?
Spooky woods?
Yeah, well,
Hey,
They're totally fine. They're safe.
shit-eating woods.
I feel like
No
you're-
tigers eating us or anything like that out there. So it's fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's the.
Hey,
Insight.
what?
Okay.
So like 15?
It's telling the truth.
Okay, but like is there like a hidden
Nope.
nothing?
He's being totally straightforward with you.
Fellas,
Other than
I got
confused as to why you're asking him so many questions.
Well, because
fellas.
like
Ash.
Idea.
Ash was the
an
stop.
idea.
Ash, yeah.
Also,
Idea.
where are you
We sh-
interviewing him? Like in his an
Just
apartment? or
outside
something?
In the village.
inside his personal
Okay.
house.
And like while he's talking to you, the lights are on. He's got a sink with running water. Offers you each a cup of water and whatnot.
Yeah, I don't drink.
That's fine. But like, yeah, it's got running water and everything. It's got a bathroom if you
Okay,
need to take
this is pretty
a
nice.
poopy in
But
here.
like we don't know what's like in the woods, man. Isn't that
Woods.
weird?
The woods are in the woods.
Well, I know,
Yeah,
but
but
like
the
that's
shit is in
it
the
doesn't
woods.
act like a normal.
What's wrong with the woods?
Is
Do
this
you
shit?
see any birds or wild game coming in or out of the woods?
Not so much.
What about the tigers?
Well, you see, I mean, we do see birds every now and then we haven't really seen any tigers or anything like that.
Isn't that odd?
But we do
Hans.
have domesticated animals we brought with us. So
We need to send Sheila the hippo into the woods and see what happens to her.
okay, Sheila the hippo.
She flips her
meanders
ears
in the
around.
woods.
She goes into the woods.
And we watch her.
She's just in the woods. Takes a couple shits.
They disappear.
Yeah, eventually.
Does she disappear?
No.
9. Okay, that is weird. I feel I am disqualified from this level of thought process.
Okay.
Can we radio it in to Dr. Frankenstein?
Ring, 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 ring.
Yeah, this is Chili Dog.
Yeah, hello.
64.
Hello, Chili Dog
Who's-
64. This is
What's the passcode?
this is Mr. Hans 69.
That's not your call sign. Who is this?
I'm sorry. This is Mein Heart Goes Out to You.com.
Oh, you're down in South India. What's going on, boys?
Yeah, so we have parachuted into the place where we lost contact with the T-Man. We found ein T-set, but there are a lot of people here. And the temple, we can go into it, and they don't like the Jeep, but it's okay. And if you shit in the woods, it disappears. But does not swallow the hippopotamus.
I want to see this written into a document.
Well,
and
see,
just people be like, the
atheists that
fuck
live
is
here
any of this?
Also survive. So no roots of danger, because we don't know about.
don't know about it anyway.
Dr. Frankenstein,
But I would know that.
how long ago exactly
would know
did
about
those? How long ago exactly?
There were no
did those
survivors.
kids go missing?
Then
How
why
long
does
did they
the
go
S-
missing?
Hold on real quick. I'm going to put a pause on you, Ash. Then why would the SCP even care to send things over there?
Because it's a
They don't-
random village that popped up out of nowhere.
That happens
It
every
doesn't.
so often.
And it's also way more technologically
Oh.
advanced than everywhere around.
And everybody got ein pamphlet from the
Okay.
Secret of
Hold
Mana.
on. What were you saying, Ash?
How long ago did everyone go missing? Those lads from the old empire, they were exploring over here. How long ago did they go missing?
They went and checked it out a year ago and were never seen.
Oh, was it exactly a year ago?
About a year ago.
Okay, can you give me more specific? Was it fucking 364 days
It
ago?
was 367 days ago.
He made that up.
All
It's
right,
not
so it's
important.
already been a whole
yeah,
year.
it's not
So it's-
important.
okay, it is
It
fucking important
doesn't
because I
matter.
thought maybe they do a sacrifice every fucking year, but now I know it's not that.
They disappeared 1 year and 17 days ago.
Well,
That's not
would you like me to
367
Would you like me
days.
to pick another random number? I'm just going to keep changing the number because it doesn't
That's
matter.
372 days.
Yeah, sure.
Well, 382.
396 days ago. Doesn't matter.
have you
God.
checked out the basement?
Yeah, if we tried that.
You
There's
know
no
what? Fuck you.
basement.
I'm not going to try to solve your mystery.
Why are you getting upset with me? I haven't even done anything.
Look,
I'm talking to the dentist. I'm talking to that
Oh.
fucking voice in my head.
All
Don't get angry. He'll kill.
all of the attempts on the field have failed. Perhaps the pursuit is the Mana Foundation.
Well, I don't think I can backtrack this Mana
There's no
Foundation.
paper trail. However, perhaps there are other pamphlets around the world we can look out for.
I'll put a call out to all the other.
Jeep dealers.
I'll make a call out to the other foundations around the world to see if they've seen flyers like this.
No.
But in the meantime, I have a really bad idea.
Do you want to bomb it?
Because
I want to bomb it. Yeah.
Well, my whole point of view is like
My
everybody.
Paul Pot.
be
point of
quiet.
view.
Whole point of view.
I'm not talking to you, voice and head. I'm also starting to get irritated. Your job is to sit there and shut the fuck up respectfully.
Or lead us to the answer be
Whatever.
by clues,
Shenanigans.
Now listen.
not sandbox us.
Jumanji Jim, be quiet. Now listen,
Oh, you didn't open up door number 3.
No, you've just been focused on 2 things.
Yeah.
The temple
Once the surrounding
and
area
the
where it
length
lives.
of time that I gave you. That's it.
Oh, and whether or not the poop disappears in the wood,
Which
and
it did.
whether or not it absorbs other organic material,
And it didn't.
and the new buildings which we inspected, and the villagers. Oh,
Which
yeah,
we
only 2
interviewed.
fucking things.
You didn't really.
We've exhausted our options.
You just went in and talked to a person.
We conduct more interviews with the population.
Okay. You don't really get a whole lot
You
more.
get
information.
nothing. you didn't.
Roll investigation.
I want to inspect these
get
fucking
no other
buildings.
16.
Like I said 30 minutes ago.
We found a tea set.
No. The
I rolled a
roads
15.
don't go anywhere. There are no power lines. So where's the electricity coming
We
from?
follow the wires.
No. There's nothing. There's no power lines.
Frankenstein.
There's no power lines. The roads don't go anywhere. They just end
Do they
at a
have
certain
power,
vicinity
or-
after the
Burn the
village. It
forest
just
down.
ends like over by the woods.
Everything is in the woods. Burn
There
it
is
down.
there are sewers, and when you look in the sewers, it
Alligators.
does appear to be a totally functional sewer system. So yeah,
Does it end after a certain
yes, It
perimeter?
does seem to just kind of
Just like a wall of dirt.
kind of yeah.
This fucking village was teleported in here from an alternate dimension, clearly.
Yeah, I'm agreeing.
And all the power lines.
If we should
they
burn
run
it
into
down,
an
it does not
alternate
belong
dimension.
here.
What do you,
All right, well, let's chart out this radius. See how see where it goes. Draw a little circle on the map there.
okay,
Burn
It's
everything
about-
outside of it.
about 3 square miles.
About or maybe like 3.52.
It's 3.170345 square miles.
Is that a significant number? Did you get that from the
No,
wiki?
he has made
no?
this up
I just
himself.
made it up.
Your idea sucks.
I didn't say anything.
What if we burn the village down?
You could try.
Can we?
With
Can
all the
we,
people in
can
it.
we dig in the ground a little bit and see what's under there? This is where the poop goes. Follow it down.
Yeah, so you start to dig and you notice that there are a lot of these dark brownish, blackish, almost fibrous roots that are all over the place. Look like they are, as you dig around anyways, it looks as though they extend from the direction of the city. Like they're not directly beneath, like they don't go straight down from the forest. They look like they are emanating outwards from the village.
We follow the roots.
What, you like digging a hole and following the
Well,
roots?
just like every 100 feet to see if we found them or not.
Every time you dig, you find more of these fibrous roots.
To the poop forest or no?
I thought you started in the poop forest.
I bet there's a fucking basement in that goddamn that fucking temple. He lied to us.
Oh yeah,
Gonna
we get
just
closer
let you know
and closer
now,
to
there's
the
no
source.
basement in the fucking temple.
We try to find the source of the roots.
I mean,
To the, is it the center of the temple?
yeah, it looks. I mean, that's where the direction of all the roots are emanating from. But also, it seems as though a lot of roots are emanating from each and every one of the buildings, and they're just kind of pulsating in the dirt.
What's the building? Oh, what's like the buildings made out of?
They look like they're made out of brick, concrete, steel.
Oh man. Well, I guess
We
we
need
should
jet
burn
fuel.
the forest down, like Frankenstein was trying to suggest before you guys hung up on him. He was
How
also gonna suggest just to kill somebody in the village to see if, like, the village itself then kills.
Before we do that,
I will not follow that order.
I would like to see if I'd like to go out to where the power lines and everything end and just observe for like a week, see if they extend.
There are no power lines.
You said there were power lines and they
said-
stop after about 3 miles.
I said the road stops after 3 miles. I said
All
there
right,
are
then I
no
watch
power
the fucking
lines.
road.
I said there are no power lines.
We should.
Then
kill
I watch the
characters
fucking
off
road and see if the road
every-
fucking extends
so that
after
these two
after
have
a
to-
week or so.
No.
It doesn't grow.
Doesn't appear to be moving out any further.
We walk to the end of the road.
Okay.
and
Want
cut
to-
the power lines.
We start. We start on fire with the napalm from the
backpack fire starter. Yes.
Like outside the village, or you're burning the village?
No, as far away from the village as we can get, and we also burn the village.
Why? Oh, hold on. We work for the SCP Foundation. Now, there's
Call
no
it in.
They
It's
tell
not
you
the
no.
SCB Foundation. It's not secure, contained,
Also, the ethics
burn.
committee's not cool. It's just murdering people willy nilly.
Well, like the
Sorry,
forest, man.
We okay. We
I want
don't.
to kill the forest.
He won't give me the flame fire to burn the entire village. So we are digging to where we find the edge of the roots, and we burn the edge of the roots.
They retract towards the direction of the village.
Oh, and
When you burn them.
we keep moving them with the fire.
I am not burning
You do this
shit.
like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Do each of you have a flamethrower?
No,
or just
I
one of
just-
you?
I
I'm just
am
borrowing-
not burning anything.
They are staying on the edge of the forest, and I'm borrowing the flamethrower from
Oh, okay.
It's just
Hippie
him,
man.
It's just him? Okay. Well,
In fact,
you
I
two
loudly
are
and
watching
verbally
Hans.
protest this entire time.
So you're watching Hans just keep walking around flamethrowing, and then all of a sudden, thump, he just disappears. He just into the ground somewhere.
I'm gonna run over. Is there a hole?
There's a big old hole.
Is it slowly closing up?
Not just
Fast
yet.
is this Earth 2?
Shit.
Not yet, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's a big old deep darkness with a bunch of these
I
little.
light a
roots.
flare and drop it down to see what I can see.
So it falls for about 20 feet, and then it looks like Hans is just impaled on like 50 of these roots that are just growing through his whole body and just sucking out his nutrients, it looks
Finally.
like. He's just like a little mummy guy.
Okay. Fuck that Nazi, first off. Ash,
Eh.
this place is just completely networked with like a spider web of vines.
I think the buildings and the roads, everything is just outgrowths of this fucking root system. I think they want to live in harmony with these nice Indian folks that they brought in to live here. And I think as long as we don't harm anything around here, we'll be fine. And I think they will too. And I think maybe we should just make sure people don't come in or out.
So like guards, we should go like post guards.
Yeah, you know, let them have their own little security.
Oh,
force, you know.
I know this guy who builds these like automatons that we can like post around the village to like help guard. Yeah, let's just leave.
So the SCP Foundation actually suggests that all of the people in the village are actually relocated and amnesticized, so they don't remember it.
Yes, that's just fair.
They like living there now.
But the SCP does keep researchers nearby who, and they do check if a dead animal or something like that is left in the vicinity of the village, it does absorb it. It does not appear to attack anybody unless they attack it. But yeah, so
So we bomb the village.
what does the SCP do again?
We firebombs the village like Dresden.
Okay. So yeah, waste or dead animals or things like that seems to sustain the village
Oh,
just fine.
What if he puts the regenerating Wolverine people in it?
I don't
Weapon
think we
X.
should let her out of her diamond
No,
prison.
there are
You wanna let her
multiples.
out of her diamond
No, not
prison?
her, because she had introspection. But what about the other ones who
They're
regenerate?
just gonna bite their fingers.
Okay, this is a stupid question. I'm sorry. I'm stupid.
She's just gonna
I'm
bite
stupid
her
to try to tie the storylines
Just-
together.
They're not tied together. I'll tell you that.
This is a good idea.
I don't know what the
And
idea
then with an
is.
unstoppable force means an immovable
But he's
object.
not.
He
But,
just
what
wants
happens?
to see a monster fight, man.
but you said you didn't want to put the monster one in.
What?
Just keep ending. Wrap
Okay.
your episode
Got
up.
it.
Cut that. Cut point.
Okay. So, some buildings, so it does appear that the buildings self-repair, but every so often the buildings will collapse and then a new building will grow out of the ground. It does seem as though the village very, very slowly expands, and the SCP Foundation just keeps like a perimeter of sulfuric acid so it can't ever get any bigger than what it is. But yeah, so it seems to live in a relative harmony, and it doesn't seem to cause any other issues. So the
Poor
SCP
harehounds.
Foundation designates this as SCP-1135, otherwise known as the Living Village. And with that, we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in Check us out next time.
I hate the ones where it's just leave it the fuck alone. It makes everyone so angry. We should still fireball. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, Reddit, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. This episode of Botch was brought to you by the Patreon producers. Big Jim, the Nuck, Lord Chronic, Skinnerd, B-Mal, Disgruntled Furniture, Chris Wisdom, Shinigami, Lost Limey, Jay Squeezy, Scabby Goose, and Old God King Toasty Bob.
I will firebomb this village for the God King.
Go to our favorite websites, freedomvalleyhorsepace.com, dickblood.club, buytheseviagra.com, louisianapocketgopher.com, damnyoudentist.com, meepscreeps.com, partymormon.com, chongogrande.com, chugyourmilk.com, daddydentist.com, raoulsmovingcastle.com, fleshdozer.com,
Toot toot.
mooshcoffee.com,
Really?
moremonkey.pizza, or simply patreon.com/botchpodcast. Thank you to Tal Shi and the Mod Squad over in our free Discord.
Bunch of fucking heroes.
Forging Winton, Shinigami, Daito, Good Film, Bread, Captain Hygiene, and Spooky Tuna.
Love him.
Head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review. We'll read it out on the show.
I'm so ready.
Gozer and Forensic Polaroids made our intro music. Check them both out on Spotify. Emily Swan made our album art.
Swan.
She's all over the internet at a swan named Emily.
Swan.
Send something to our P.O. Box. We'll open it up here on stream. P.O. Box 3178, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania 17325. And as always,
As you parachute into ein foreign territory und there's just nothing to do, burn everything and scream botched. And we'll cut like an hour from the episode.
we'll see you next week, nerds. So, if nobody knows about...
Your mother. Steve does. She's very sexy.
True.
if nobody knows about the British people that died...
They
a
just
year
know they went to
prior,
go check it out, and then they never came
the-
back.
Why is that important?
Why is what important? I just wanted to show the village
Deadly
will
roots?
attack you if you do anything to it.
Okay.
In case the people you sent later
We got
didn't
there.
attack it. So that way it would show that,
It's
that
deadly.
happens. Yeah.
So, in question...
Because I don't know what you're going to do.
Well,
when-
in theory... Oh, I know. Well, you do, but you don't.
well,
In theory, though, so, like, Dr. Frankenstein was like, why don't we kill one of the villagers,
mhm.
right? If that would have happened, would the vines...
No. It just would have eaten them.
Huh,
The villagers aren't the buildings.
sure.
Yeah.
But if we flamethrower the villager against the side of the wall,
Then it would kill you because you flamethrowered the building.
yeah. But it would have been a false trail.
Yes.
Because we would have thought that it was the villagers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, okay.
It's a rough one.
I still don't like ones where you just...
Contain it.
Technically, yeah, you just contain it. It's not even leave it alone. You still
Why
maintain
contain it?
it. You just
I want to destroy it.
then you should be in the global, or is it the Global Occult Coalition? Is it the one that destroys everything?
Makes
That's
sense.
the Global Occult Coalition.
Yeah. What a great place.
They just blow everything up. Oh yeah, stopping.
Boosh.
Who sent the letter, or is that redacted? We don't know.
The village sent it.
Got
The
it.
village made up that thing
10-4.
and sent it to get people to come so it could eat their poop and dead people.
The villagers wants the poop. The vines are out just like literally after poop.
I mean, any waste. So
Because
poop is just the
it's
most common.
nutrients.
Yeah,
because
nutrients.
So this was a scat porn episode.
Yes.
Got it.
Every episode is a scat porn episode. Mud snakes or
My
whatever.
fucking
dirt snakes.
father-in-law is living his best life.
Is he watching The Killers?
No, he's at a small venue in Boston to see Jack White.
Nice.
Nice.
1 mile per hour with a gas leak cover. Yeah, we got it. All right, thank the people here in chat.
Thank you to
Your mother.
Code Nuff, Multicolored
Nuff.
Mind, Shinigami SPQR, and the Real Tal Shi. It says 13 viewers, but I only see in the list anyways.
Yeah, we are down to 6 now.
Yeah, we were up to
We
like
lost a lot.
20.
Okay.
About 20 minutes before the end of the episode, but we're like, What
Fighting?
happens if we go into the forest? Oh no, nothing. What happens if we talk to the people? Nothing.
What's going over on that YouTube, Mr. Steve?
Oh, Doom Destruction stopped by and kept me company over there.
What's a cock?
What? You leave him alone. He was losing his shit a little bit because he's British. So I was like, well, sorry for
Is
these
his
shitty
name
accents,
Nigel?
man.
His name Nigel. He loves tea.
Mm-hmm.
Danny, where are you this weekend?
Nowhere.
Good.
I do not have another convention until March. The first weekend in March, I will be at the.
That's next weekend.
Until August.
not.
That's 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
It's next weekend.
No, it's not.
When
Oh
this
yeah,
is released?
not this weekend. The next
You're
weekend.
speaking in future.
Literally
speak.
what I said.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah. Well, sometimes when people say next weekend, it's one that's in
It's the
4
weekend
days.
after.
next weekend.
Okay. So yeah, in 2 weeks,
Where?
New Jersey, the Film and Horror Convention.
Oh, Jersey's a great place. Is that on
Edison.
oh.
About 30 minutes from where your in-laws live.
mine?
Yeah.
No, not you.
Yeah.
I don't know. Have any? Your in-law lives down the street.
Yeah, he is from Aspas because his last name is Aspa.
Mr. Steve.
I'm painting my back room this weekend.
Oh,
Painting it
color.
pink.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, that's a good reveal.
Uh-huh.
I'll be sure to tell everybody.
Yeah.
Tristan.
Don't.
I just got my first 3.0 in the new set of Magic Drafting, and I'll probably stream it sometime.
Dope.
Dragon Knight's never coming. If GameStop moons, I'll pay somebody. I offered Phil $1,000. He said no.
He didn't offer me shit. You gave me the file and said, do this.
I literally offered you $1,000.
I would have done it for $1,000.
You said no. I'll go to our chat.
Do you have $1,000?
Bring it
to
up.
give
For
him to
Sure.
edit?
I'll edit your shit for $1,000, big guy.
Let's go.
I want 500 up front.
Oh no, you get it in GameStop stock. Which you should have taken half a year
Pays you
ago.
1,000 in magic cards.
Yeah.
It'll be worth it.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah,
Sure.
these mountains are gonna moon. Bro.
Okay, yeah, I'll do Dragon Knight if you do the Patreon episodes because
Oh,
I
no,
can't
I
do
can't do
both.
that.
Yeah.
We're playing Tears of the Kingdom over on twitch.tv/
game.
Imaginary Nomad. 35 hours deep, and we haven't done anything in it.
You haven't done
so,
shit.
Yeah. So check that out. Are we here next week, boys?
Yeah, we are because we just did Patreon last week.
Yeah, but we did it last week for this month.
Yeah.
Oh, that is the last week in the month. Next week.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We could do it the first weekend of
Yeah.
March.
I mean, I've got
Or
an
the first
idea.
week of March.
Oh, yeah? You going to TM it?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Great.
All
We'll
right.
do that.
Well, we're not here next week as Tristan will DM the
We're
Patreon.
doing it next week, or are we doing the week after that?
Whatever you guys
see
want.
you in 2 weeks, nerds.
See you in 2 weeks, guys.
Meow.